Prepare for a journey into the enigmatic and perplexing reaches of the natural universe. We've compiled the strangest encounters from the depths of untamed forest and the uncharted ocean depths for this special compilation. Be ready as we reveal the bizarre and fascinating relationships that occur between animals and their natural habitat, as well as the discovery of mysterious creatures and ancient statues that are silently resting at the bottom of the sea.
Two ghosts. Captured by a CCTV camera in 2022, this video recorded two peculiar figures walking past the house. As soon as it was uploaded on the internet, everyone was in shock, thinking that these might be two ghostly companions heading somewhere. They appeared to be walking in a very eerie manner, and the only plausible explanation was that they were ghosts. However, not everyone believed it, and some people thought it was an overlay, which can occur when people fail at green screen effects.
Bigfoot found on property. In a stunning video, Bigfoot, the mysterious creature, seems to have been found on Adrian Erickson's land. This video is causing a lot of excitement and surprise among researchers, who are confidently saying that Bigfoot is real. Why is this video so convincing? Well, cameras placed on Erickson's property captured Bigfoot walking deep in the jungle. This video has become a crucial piece of evidence and is truly amazing to see. As you watch the video, you'll feel like you're right in the forest where Bigfoot lives. The creature is huge, covered in hair, and takes slow, deliberate steps. It's hard to doubt what you're seeing. This discovery is a big deal and has brought new questions and excitement to Bigfoot research. The property is now at the center of Bigfoot stories, and this video is strong evidence that Bigfoot exists. The legend of Bigfoot just became a lot more real, and this is a story that will keep captivating our imaginations for a long time. Eerie Creature Unveiled. Deep within a dark and empty forest, something eerie hides. A shocking discovery from a trail camera chills to the bone. A figure emerges wrapped in mystery and the unfamiliar. Is it a simple trick of the night or something more unsettling? At first look, it seems like a person, but there's a creepy surprise that doesn't make sense. A strange hat on its head suggests it's not ordinary, a weird shape against the black night. As the video plays, a disturbing truth becomes clear. Its face is a strange mix of wolf-like features, sending shockwaves. Glowing eyes, a snout like a wild animal, all mixed with a feeling of knowing it somehow. Hold on tight for the most chilling part, its body. Is this a spooky creature from stories or just a made-up trick? The more we watch, the scarier it gets, leaving us spooked by the mystery from the heart of the forest. Will we ever know what this creature with the odd hat is, this mix of person and beast? We'll have to wait and see. In a YouTube video posted by user Gwendolyn Severite in May 2020, something really weird happened in someone's backyard. It got everyone's attention and made them super curious. The video starts with the homeowner using a flashlight to check out their yard because they heard some creepy sounds coming from the back of their house. There's this small thing, or maybe a few small things, hiding behind a big object in the backyard. Whenever the flashlight is turned off, they peek out cautiously, but as soon as the lights come back on, they quickly hide again. Ghostly room. In a poorly lit room, an unaware person sits alone, not realizing the spooky events around them. A tiny bug flits through the air, casting strange shadows on the walls, as if it holds mysterious secrets from unknown places. As time passes, the room feels heavy, hinting at a scary story unfolding. Suddenly, something eerie happens. The bug keeps dancing and the camera turns to the room's entrance. There, just outside the door, a ghostly figure appears, undeniably sinister like something from the past or even worse. The room becomes a battleground where the living and the supernatural collide, wrapped in a creepy sense of fear. In this haunted house, strange and unexplainable things merge, blurring the line between reality and the mysterious. It's a terrifying tale where the everyday turns into a disturbing show, leaving the audience on edge, hearts racing with dread.
Ghost dog. The man whose CCTV camera captured this video was left shaken when he saw it. It was his dog playing with another dog, which looked more like a ghost. It happened in Melbourne, and as soon as it hit YouTube, people couldn't help but relate to the movie Pet Sematary. However, no one could tell if it was real or just a camera error. Ask me, and I'd say that looks as real as something can be. But what do you guys think?
Moth Man Hunt. A group of explorers in America decided to attract and capture the infamous Moth Man, a strange and eerie creature that is believed to exist. They set it off in the wilderness, setting a small trap and holding their large torchlights. Suddenly, one of the men senses something very strange. As he turns back to look at it, he sees two large glowing eyes. He gets startled and tells his companions about them. After that, the group searches the forest, walking deeper into the woods in the middle of the night. As they walk into the wilderness, they notice some strange and eerie noises coming from within the woods.
Everyone's getting what was that?
Look at that limb moving.
Yeah, I see it move.
They hear weird screeches and haunting sounds from within the woods. They are left startled and confused. One of the men sees a glimpse of something deep behind the trees. They have set a trap to capture whatever creature is present in the woods and making the eerie noises. Many weird and creepy things happen with the group. Their torches are lit with fire, and the eerie sounds and screeches do not stop. The group keeps searching the entire area to find and unravel the hidden mysteries of the dense forest. What do you think will happen next?
What's up, Buck?
We got stuff falling out from the trees. We got all kind of movement going around us.
Longicorn beetles. A camera catches a bug, possibly a longicorn beetle, poking its way through a desk like it's on a mission. Now, this isn't your average desk intruder. It's a tiny, creepy crawler making a hole where you least expect it. The mystery of its identity adds an extra layer of spookiness. No one knows exactly what it is, and that uncertainty can send shivers down anyone's spine. Imagine finding this unexpected guest in the very space where you work or study every day. The unsettling part? Bugs, especially unknown ones, can be a bit unpredictable. What if it decides to take a nibble? Suddenly, your trusty desk becomes a wild terrain with potential dangers lurking beneath its surface. It's a vivid reminder that nature has its way of surprising us, even in our everyday spaces. The video might give you the heebie-jeebies, but it's a testament to the wild side that can unexpectedly show up right under your nose. Or, in this case, in your desk. Mysterious daylight lake dance. In the daytime quiet, a hidden movie played, showing a place lit up by the mysterious sunshine in Florida. The camera, just a quiet observer, watched kids being happy in a lake kissed by the sun's warmth. In this secret spot, green trees silently told stories. The air crackled with playful energy as kids, not thinking about the usual roles, danced by the water. The lake, like a shiny mirror, didn't just show the blue sky, but also the happy feeling floating around. In the daytime music, the kids appeared like magical shapes, their laughter sounding like a special tune. Water was their fun place, where problems disappeared and only happy waves stayed. The shadows from the trees made the scene even more interesting, an invite to understand the magic in every moment. While the kids played in the water dance, time itself felt like it stopped, caught by the magic of being innocent and the secrets of nature. Daylight, just a helper, gave into the mystery, creating a picture where normal things turned into something amazing. A hidden dance seen in the quiet talk of a sunny Florida lake. A strange figure at the bottom of the sea. Diving deep into the vast and enigmatic depths of our oceans, an enthralling video surfaced over the internet that raised my questions about the horrifying encounters one might expect at the bottom of the sea. In this video, the deep-sea divers found a holy thing in the depths of the sea. This sacred thing was nothing but the statue of Jesus Christ wearing a cross symbol. The strange thing about this statue was its presence at the very depth of the sea. This could either be a part of some shipwreckage that might have fallen prey to the deadliest waves of the ocean, or some luggage ship dropped in on its voyage. Upon further speculations by marine biologists and archaeologists, it was confirmed that this statue trails down to 1956. It was built by a couple in loving memory of their dear son. However, over time, it plunged into the water, becoming a tourist destination for many deep-sea divers. It was a very creepy sight, especially in the vastness of the sea brimmed with deadly creatures. Snake's Mystery Unveiled. In the quiet daytime, a camera saw something strange in the wild. It found a group of snakes hiding among thick bushes. There were many of them, and they seemed like a secret society.
I don't know, guys. I don't think you're practicing your social distancing.
These snakes were long and slim, and they cautiously peeked out from a hole they had made in the ground. It looked like they didn't want to leave their hiding spot. All of them stood close together in a formation, and they moved their heads around as if they were on high alert, ready for something important.
Looks like more than a party of 10.
It was like they were prepared to face an enemy, but no one knew who or what that might be. Their hidden purpose remained a puzzle, and the snakes held into their enigmatic secret.
I'm sure I'm grossing out some friends, but you guys still love me being a nature nut.
As people watched this mysterious assembly, they couldn't help but be captivated by the snakes' unusual behavior. The reasons behind their actions and their hidden intentions were a riddle, buried deep within the Earth's secrets. This mystery remained unsolved, much like the snakes themselves, and their story remained forever locked in the unknown wilderness. Terrifying dashcam encounter. Many viewers may feel uneasy after watching the video, which shows a scary incident caught on a dashcam in a remote location. The person in the car claims that although it looks like a scene from a horror film, it was actually an authentic experience. A four-legged monster sprints towards the vehicle in the video and jumps on top of it. Obviously, the man in the car was afraid and thought he might be in danger. The creature moved on all fours and was described as having chimpanzee-like movements, but it is still unknown what animal it was. The experience brings to light a long-standing fear many people have when they come into contact with animals with human and animal characteristics. The term anthropomorphism, which is used to characterize entities with traits of both humans and animals, causes this fear. The video intensifies the mystery and anxiety surrounding encounters with such enigmatic and unsettling creatures, and it begs the question of what this man may have caught on his dashcam, although the creature's true nature and identity are still unknown. Skinwalker Mystery. The video shows a strange, mysterious, and unsettling encounter that happened at night in the grass. The person's attention is swiftly drawn to a strange pale creature in the video, which then charges toward the car.
Right there, what is that? Is that a buck? What is that? Dude, that's a...
Viewers were perplexed about its true identity after it flicked and took on an unusual appearance, leaving them to believe it was a giant deer. In the video, a theory suggests it might be a skinwalker. Legends from the Navajo people describe creatures called skinwalkers who can change their shape and have evil intentions toward people. According to Navajo legend, a skinwalker can transform into any animal and frequently perform dark magic. Some people think skinwalkers are real and commit evil deeds, even though many regard the idea as superstition. The Navajo people have stories about skinwalkers that have been passed down through the generations, and some people think that just talking about them will bring misfortune or indicate that they're there. The video also raises the question of whether the person who recorded it on their dashcam saw a skinwalker, or if there are other possible explanations for the weird-looking creature.
Right there, what is that? Is that a buck? What is that? Dude, that's a...
It heightens the controversy and mystique surrounding these sightings and the folklore associated with them. Dog's mysterious arrival. Imagine filming the final moments of a car race on a sound and quiet night. Filled with only intense drifting sounds, and suddenly, a new domain transports a dog in the middle of the racetrack. It is pretty absurd and strange, isn't it? In this video, a man recorded two cars in all their glory, and sparks drifting at full speed toward the alleged final line. The air is filled with excitement and the loud noises from their power engines. But as soon as the camera shifts its angle towards the other side, a dog comes out of nowhere. The spectator defined it as a teleportation scene from some science fiction movie. To testify the validity of this scene, the man slowed down the video, focusing right on the dog. The dog suddenly appeared in the picture after one of the cars and ran across the road in the rush of events. It was indeed a peculiar sight, However, it couldn't be called teleportation or coming out of some other realm because it would be some trick of an AI. Biggest snake. Deep in a strange forest, a video showed something eerie. It gave everyone a creepy feeling. It was a massive snake held up by a big machine called a crane. The snake looked like it didn't belong to our world. It was super long and its body was incredibly wide. Anyone who saw it got scared. People had so many questions. How did this enormous snake end up in the middle of the mysterious forest? Were these other animals in the forest, and were they terrified of this gigantic snake? The more they thought about it, the more questions they had. The forest seemed to hold secrets, as if it had stories to tell. People wondered if the snake was a protector of this strange place, or if it was trapped by something unknown. The air was heavy with fear, and the only sounds were the occasional noises from the crane. As the video went on, the snake's future stayed hidden in the shadows of mystery. What would happen to this colossal snake in the heart of the puzzling forest? People who watched were left with a mix of wonder and worry, trapped in a riddle that wouldn't give up its answers. It was a truly mysterious scene, one that would stay in people's minds long after they saw it. Mysterious Coyote. In the eerie depths of the night, the watchful eye of the backyard camera bore witness to a truly mystifying spectacle. A cryptic video unfolded, revealing a wild figure that sent shivers down the spine. A mysterious coyote, its presence haunting the very ground it trod upon. The coyote, a creature of the untamed, moved with an enigmatic purpose. Was it a mere wanderer, or did it seek something hidden in the shadows? The answers remained obscured, concealed within the nocturnal embrace. Emerging from the depths of darkness, the coyote began its meandering odyssey. Its form appeared ghostly, a spectral silhouette against its obsidian backdrop of the night. With every step, it left behind an air of intrigue and uncertainty. Then, as swiftly as it had materialized, the elusive coyote vanished into the abyss once more, swallowed by the unknown. It was as if the very ground conspired to shield its secrets, hiding them from prying eyes. And just when one thought it had slipped into the shadows for good, the coyote emerged, reassuming its haunting dance on the earth. A creature of the wild, untethered by the rules of the known world, had left an indelible mark on the camera's lens. Roadside Hauntings. The video discusses a mysterious figure captured in the middle of the road at night, and it is so strange to look at it that it will chill you to the bone. The car in front of the person filming had to swerve to avoid the figure. But what supposedly was this creature? Some people think it looks like a ghost, while others wonder if it could be an alien. Although the filming location is unknown, the video highlights some well-known routes where reports of ghost sightings in the middle of the road have been made. A similar example might be the Clinton Road in New Jersey, known for its history of paranormal activity and the presence of a creepy ghost woman in white. Another eerie road mentioned is the Shades of Death Road in Warren County, New Jersey. Also in Texas, there's the Devil's Backbone, a scenic highway with legends of Spanish conquistadors and Native American warrior ghosts. The Bluebell Hill ghost has been reported to have been seen frequently on Kent's A229 road in England. The video emphasizes how these unexplained encounters and reports of strange figures seen on roads have sparked various theories and tales that have added to the mysteries of the paranormal. Huge python. Imagine stumbling upon a trail cam vid straight from the cryptic realms of an Indian village. In this eerie footage, there's a colossal python looking like it's straight out of a spooky tale. The twist? Its mouth is tangled up in a rope, and this massive serpent is downright furious. You can sense the anger as it struggles, trying to break free with all its might. The tension in the air is as thick as the snake itself. This isn't your run-of-the-mill python, it's a colossal force big enough to turn a cozy village home into a potential disaster zone. A monstrous snake, bound and determined, ready to unleash chaos. It's the stuff nightmares are made of, a spine-chilling spectacle that sends shivers down your spine. The sheer scariness of witnessing nature's power in the form of an enraged python is enough to give anyone the creeps. It's a wild encounter that makes you rethink just how mysterious and unpredictable our natural world can be. Eerie Creatures' chilling encounter. In daytime, a strange video appeared. It showed something scary. A person who liked to jog in a quiet park saw something bizarre. He didn't know that something evil was nearby. While jogging, he saw a weird dark shape in the distance. It was black and didn't make sense. He thought it might be a big black bear or a wild dog, but it wasn't. This thing was pure evil. It had creepy eyes that felt like they could steal your soul. Looking at it sent chills down the jogger's spine. It was like a nightmare come to life. Its twisted, scary face seemed like it came from another world. Everyone who saw it was terrified. The jogger couldn't move, stuck in the monster's evil gaze. He realized he was in a place that didn't belong to our world. This thing was a mystery, something we can't understand. The video stopped, but the terror it showed never left. The mystery of this evil creature, with its scary eyes and eerie presence, stayed unsolved. It's a reminder of how unknown and frightening our world can be. Mysterious Ghillie Intruder. As the night falls and the world sleeps, an unusual story begins. The police, equipped with surveillance cameras, captured a mysterious figure. At 4, a mysterious figure appeared wearing a haunted suit. The cloak and dagger attire rustles among the trees like a ghost, its purpose unknown. Speculation flirts with reason, hinting at playful tricks hidden in the night. The haunted house phantom, a skilled hider, leaves us trapped in a web of mysteries. In the moonlit secrecy, a signal emerged, a mythical dance. Is there a hidden story behind this nighttime meeting? The trail camera's silent frames pique our curiosity, tempting us to decode the enigmatic language of the night and uncover the secret story told by this mysterious visitor. The mystery remains a puzzle for the mind, resonating through the quiet streets of the slumbering town. Mysterious creature. In a deep, dark forest, something strange happened. A special camera took a picture of a mysterious creature. The only thing we could see were its glowing eyes, like magical lights in the night. The person who owned the camera was really curious, so they made their phone screen very bright to see more. What they saw was a strange creature that looked a bit like a human, but it was hard to see its face. It was so eerie and scary, like it didn't belong to our world. This sight filled the camera owner with fear, making them too scared to go back to that forest again. People who heard the story were also scared. They talked about the creature, but no one could figure out what it really was. It was like a mystery that no one could solve, something strange and unknown. This strange being left a mysterious mark on the world, and its secrets would forever stay hidden in the deep, dark forest. Mysterious Nightcrawler Chronicles. This video talks about the strange creature that has been making people wonder since 2007, the Fresno alien. It is also known as the Fresno Nightcrawler. The beast has a petite body resembling a pair of walking pants and 2 long, slender legs. Its existence is still unknown, and it is known to only appear at night in remote locations. More recent footage of the Fresno Nightcrawler, found in a desolate area of Billings, Montana, is shown in the video. The exact nature and origin of the Fresno Nightcrawler remain a mystery despite numerous reports and images over the years. Believers are adamant that the creature exists, despite skeptics' attempt to dismiss sightings as hoaxes or the use of puppets of some sort. Surprisingly, a deer carcass was reported close to the spot where the most recent footage was taken, raising questions about the creature's possible diet and hunting techniques. This unique and mysterious creature known as the Fresno Nightcrawler appears only at night in isolated areas, raising many unanswered questions. The video contributes to the lore and mystery surrounding this cryptid. Cryptic creature in forest. Late at night in a dense jungle, the trail camera caught something strange. A big mystery unfolded, a massive, peculiar presence lurking in the shadows. From afar, its eyes glowed through the trees, giving off an eerie light. Was it a giant creature or some mysterious being? No one knew. There was also a fox nearby in the jungle that was moving here and there. Some said Bigfoot, others claimed it was a paranormal entity. The air buzzed with suspense and curiosity. People whispered about the enigma, wondering what was out there. The unknown figure remained shrouded in darkness, and the suspense lingered in the jungle air. The night held its secrets, and the mysterious creature remained just that, a mystery yet to be unraveled. It seemed like that it was really a paranormal creature that was in that dense jungle that night. It made all the operators and viewers suspicious. White creature? At Laguna's water park, something super weird went down. Picture this. There's this camera rolling, and guess what it captures? A crazy creature that looks like a jumble of toy wires, all tangled up. People who laid eyes on it? Totally shocked and amazed. This odd circuit-like thing was just cruising on the water, swimming like a fish, but not your regular fish, like some alien fish. People were dying to know what the heck it was. They made documentaries, asked everyone and their grandma for opinions. Some said it's a funky animal we've never seen. Others threw out the idea of it being a ghost. Minds were blown, and questions were piling up. So they kept their eyes peeled, hungry for more info on this mysterious water creature. Unknown creature lurking. In a quiet, sleepy city nestled amidst thick forest land, there was an air of riddle that hung in the thick moonlit nights. Residents had rumored about strange happenings for times, but nothing had any evidence. It was until one cataclysmic evening when curiosity and fear collided. An amateur wildlife sucker decided to set up a trail camera deep in the timber to capture some footage of the original wildlife. Little did he know he'd stumble upon a commodity far more extraordinary than he ever imagined. As he reviewed the footage, his eyes widened with unbelief. On the screen, unknown brutes were lurking in the murk. They moved quietly, their satiny, glistening forms reflecting the dim light. These beings were like nothing he would ever seen ahead, with stretched bodies and luminous eyes that glowed in the darkness. People could not repel participating in the footage with the municipality's folk, who were inversely astonished and alarmed. Enterprise and propositions ran wild, from extraterrestrial callers to ancient timber spirits. The unknown brutes had brought a creepy mystique to the city, turning it into a seedbed of curiosity and fear. A scary apartment. In a beloved apartment, a mysterious scene unfolded before the camera's lens. A spectral figure, a young girl, played badminton alone, her opponent unseen. The shuttlecock moved as if by invisible hands. The room filled with an eerie presence, transforming the familiar into the foreboding. Questions arose. Who was the girl? Was she real or a phantom from another realm? The enigma deepened as her actions defied explanation. The apartment became a stage for the uncanny, blurring the line between the ordinary and the paranormal. This chilling spectacle left behind an enduring mystery, a testament to forces beyond our understanding. Cryptic forest horror. The camera captured a really scary scene. A brave hiker recorded a video in an old forest, and it showed something terrifying. Beyond a calm lake in the dark woods, there was a creature that looked ghostly white. It moved strangely, like a zombie, sending chills down your spine. Its steps were like echoes of death itself, giving anyone who saw it a deep sense of fear. The video continued, and the eerie creature went into a dark cave, disappearing completely. This left everyone who watched it in shock. No one knew what that creature was or why it was there. People in the hikers community started talking about strange encounters and ancient curses. This mysterious creature left a lasting mark on their minds, and they were left with so many questions. They wondered what kind of dark power brought this creature from the depths of the forest, and what sinister purpose it had. Fear hung heavy over them, making it hard for anyone to think about anything else. The forest held a terrifying secret, and it seemed like the more they tried to understand it, the more they were pulled into its chilling mystery. Tall being doing push-ups. As the sun went down and the mountain got darker, the camera recorded something really strange. Up high on that lonely mountain, something unusual was happening. It looked like a person, but it wasn't quite right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This figure was incredibly tall, all stretched out, and it didn't have normal arms and legs. Instead, it had long, web-like hands that moved strangely as if it were doing push-ups. But the creepiest part was when the camera zoomed in even closer. It revealed that this figure had just one long snake-like leg tucked under its strange body. This bizarre mix of a human-like shape with these weird features gave you a chill. People who saw this on video couldn't stop wondering what in the world it could be. What was it doing up on that faraway mountain? Was it guarding some ancient secret? Or maybe it meant something ominous. Or perhaps it was just a creature born out of the scariest nightmares. In the dim light of that mysterious evening, the camera captured something that didn't make sense at all. Those who saw it couldn't help but feel uneasy, haunted by the mystery of this tall, web-handed, single-legged being on that distant mountain, its true nature hidden in darkness. Scary monster. Once there was a person exploring a dark cave, and they had a camera with them. In that cave, everything felt spooky and strange. It was so dark that it sent shivers down their spine. While recording, they noticed something truly mysterious, a creature with glowing eyes. This creature was big with long, thin limbs, and it had a very creepy look about it. It seemed like it was trying to hide, but it couldn't resist looking at the camera curiously. It was as if it wanted to know what this strange device was. The whole video was filled with a sense of eerie mystery. And no one could quite figure out if this creature was real or not. It vanished whenever someone tried to get closer, leaving everyone in wonder and fear. The video of this strange otherworldly creature lurking in the cave remained a mystery. It was a puzzling sight, especially for those who like things to be simple and clear. Even though they tried to capture it, the creature always managed to slip away, leaving only questions and an unsettling feeling behind. Haunted house with ghost presence. There was a spooky house where a special camera recorded something really eerie. It saw a ghost that looked like a nun, all dressed in white, standing at the end of a long hallway. This ghost had a super spooky look on her face, and she just stood there, staring. The camera kept on recording her, and it made the video even creepier. But guess what? The camera turned around, and it saw another ghost. This ghost was super close to the camera, and oh god, it was really scary. Its eyes were big, its teeth were all bloody, and its lips looked all torn up. This ghost stared right into the camera, and it gave off the scariest vibe ever. It was the scariest mystery ever held by the haunted house about these spirits. Maybe they were some normal human beings pretending to be a ghost, but it was not actually. We don't know where these ghosts came from or if they lived in the house, but they sure made the place even more spooky. So that's the story of the camera and the two spooky ghosts in the haunted house. Demon caught on cam. In the deep, dark night, beneath a sky without a single gleaming moon, a brave person's camera captured something eerie. The lens revealed a scary shadow, a creature that looked like a demon with a twisted and terrifying shape, chasing after a frightened deer. The camera's gentle light unveiled this bone-chilling pursuit, with a deer desperately leaping away and the demon's horrifying form creating a scene of pure terror. The footage left everyone who saw it shaken, a chilling reminder that the night hides secrets we can barely understand. It was a moonless night, the kind where darkness blankets everything and the stars twinkle as the only source of light. In this inky blackness, a fearless soul's camera managed to capture something truly unsettling. The lens unveiled a sinister shadow, a figure that seemed like a demon, its grotesque shape in relentless pursuit of a startled deer. The camera's soft light exposed this icy chase, with the deer's frantic leaps and the ghastly form of the demon creating a scene straight out of a nightmare. The footage left all who watched it in shock, a haunting testament to the mysteries concealed in the depths of the night. Baby Rhino's playdate with a wild beast. In this adorable video, a baby rhino stole the show with its adorable antics. This young rhino, full of youthful radiance, played a game of chase with a nearby wildebeest. It mustered all its tiny might, charged toward the wild beast, and then quickly retreated to its mother's side for safety. The wildebeest played along while gracefully prancing off and then lowering its pace to allow the baby rhino to catch up. Their amusing back and forth was a touching example of animal friendship and innocence. A warthog was also watching the scene with a look of pure amusement. It seemed genuinely entertained by the lively performance, demonstrating how nature is full of surprises, including the endearing and happy times when various creatures get together to enjoy some innocent fun. This video served as a heartfelt reminder of the pure and untamed delight of youth and the incredible connections that form between the various creatures that call the wild home. Mysterious nightly savior ghost. At the worst moment, when the girl was about to be hit by a car, this shadowy figure reached out. On a dark night, under the black sky, something strange happened in front of a camera. The streets were only lit by dim lampposts, making eerie shadows on the road. In the middle of this eerie scene, there was a little girl, an unexpected sight in this desolate place. This road, which used to be a normal path, had become a dangerous place. Cars with bright headlights moved like predators, growling in the silence of the night. Spooky trees lined the road, their twisted branches almost like bony hands, as if they were trying to pull the girl towards a mysterious destiny. The girl took a step onto the road, and the noise of the approaching cars grew louder and scarier. Then, out of nowhere, a figure appeared. It was a man, but not really. He seemed like a shadow, as if he came from the darkness itself. He showed up silently, chilling the air around him, and saved her. It happened so fast, as if the rules of reality didn't apply to him. Suddenly, they were both on the side of the road, the girl shaken but unhurt. And just like that, the mysterious figure vanished into the night, leaving everyone with questions. Who was this shadowy man? How did he have such strange powers? The road, once a simple path, had turned into a place of mystery. It was a riddle without answers, a strange secret in the dark where the line between the living and the unknown blurred. Possessed woods. Deep in the heart of the forest, something incredibly dark unfolded right before my eyes, captured by the camera's lens. The trees seemed to hold unearthly secrets, and eerie figures like ghostly spirits gathered around a flickering, sinister fire. They moved with an unsettling malevolence, creating a creepy presence. But the scariest thing was the gigantic devil-like creature towering over them all. Its enormous body with menacing horns on its head created a scary outline against the night sky. Its eyes glowed with a strange evil, as if they could see into the unknown. People whispered in hushed tones that this was a kind of black magic, a wicked ritual performed by supernatural creatures. In that moment, the forest turned into a haunted place, a dark hideout for evil beings. The camera had revealed a terrifying truth, and had left me with a lingering fear that this place was forever under the control of devils. Eerie orb haunts kitten. On a dark night, a trail camera recorded something seriously eerie and entirely unfamiliar. Imagine this, a peculiar glowing orb of light, almost like it's from another realm, hovering mysteriously in the darkness. It defied logic and sent shivers down your spine, resembling a ghostly figure dancing amidst the shadows. And if that weren't enough to give you the creeps, there's a sweet white kitten cheerfully eating nearby, completely unaware of this strange presence in the background. The stark contrast between the innocent kitten and the spooky glowing orb added an extra layer of fear to the scene. This camera captured a moment where the ordinary and the bizarre collided, leaving you pondering whether there might be something happening beyond our comprehension. It's the kind of experience that lingers, leaving you feeling unsettled and curious to uncover the mystery behind that spooky encounter. Shocking ghostly encounter. On a dark moonlit night, it happens in a regular house, where a lady is taking a nice relaxing shower. She has no idea that something horrifying is about to happen. As the warm water flows over her, it relaxes her, washing away her worries. The bathroom fills with steam, making everything feel calm. But she doesn't know that something really bad is lurking outside the bathroom. When she finishes her shower, she steps out onto the cold bathroom floor, still hearing the sound of dripping water. She's scared as she goes down the dimly lit hallway towards the staircase. Then, right there at the edge of what's real and what's scary, she stops. She sees a ghostly figure all twisted and scary. The ghost's eyes are empty, and it looks like it shouldn't exist. She tries to scream, but no sound comes out. Fear grips her, and the room seems to close in on her. In that terrifying moment, it's like the line between life and death disappears, and her world turns into a nightmare she might never escape. Wolf attack.
Oh, hey little coyote. Ow! Come here. Can we be friends?
In the jungle, a guy excitedly recorded a video when he stumbled upon what he thought was a wolf in a hole, but turned out to be a puppy. Eager to make friends, he reached out to pet the little guy, but to his surprise, the puppy bit his hand. Undeterred, the guy attempted to coax the puppy out of the hole, only to be met with more bites. In a twist of fate, his efforts to rescue the reluctant puppy led to a comedic yet unfortunate series of events. As he persisted, the guy unintentionally ended up biting his own hand while the puppy remained firmly in the hole. Uninterested in the friendship the guy was offering, it's a quirky tale of good intentions gone awry in the heart of the jungle, where the would-be friends found themselves in a comical struggle for companionship. Sometimes, even the simplest encounters can take unexpected turns.
Come here. Let me pet you. Ouch! Ow! Ow! Come here. Let me be friends. Come here, little coyote.
Bear Brawl of Awe. On a super hot summer day, the trail camera caught something incredible. Two huge black bears having a big fight that looked like a heavyweight boxing match. These amazing bears were hitting each other with their paws like pro fighters. It was like a mega bear battle, and we couldn't believe our luck. Their fur was flying, their claws were clashing, and the forest was echoing with their loud roars. It was like watching nature's wrestling match, and we had the best seats in the house. The fight was so intense that it gave us chills, and we couldn't even breathe. It was the kind of exciting showdown we had only imagined. But then suddenly, the fight stopped just like that. It was like the two big bears decided to stop and be friends. They both went back into the thick forest as if they had settled their differences and called it a day. Nature always surprises us with its incredible power and how unpredictable it can be. Today, we were lucky to see an epic bear fight that we'll be talking about for a long time. It reminded us of how wild and amazing nature can be. Mysterious bear. In the middle of the day, when the rain turned ponds into a kind of natural spa, something amazing happened. A big, shiny black bear showed up on a camera in the daytime, and it was really something special. This bear was larger than life and decided to take a dip in the water. And it seemed to be having a blast. It splashed around like it was having a party or something. The camera just quietly watched it all happen, capturing the rare show that left everyone who saw it totally amazed. The bear was so carefree and joyful, and it was really something to see. It's a good reminder that even in the wild, there are surprising and wonderful things to discover. This weird and fun moment in nature will be remembered by everyone who stumbled upon it, showing us how cool and unexpected things can be out there in the wild. Feather starfish. Alright, so imagine this scene, right? Cameraman's out there capturing the sea vibes, and suddenly he zooms in on this maroon feather starfish. Cool color catches your eye, but here's the twist. Some person decides to scoop it up and toss it back into the water. Now that's an unexpected plot twist. The starfish starts doing its underwater dance, moving gracefully, and it's oddly satisfying to watch. You know, like one of those relaxing videos you stumble upon. But here's the deal. Sea creatures, beautiful as they are, can also throw you a curveball. The narrator's dropping truth bombs about these animals being both stunning and low-key dangerous. There's this beauty in the unpredictability of nature, right? But the sea, well, it's got its own rules. The video's like a reminder, appreciate the mesmerizing moves of a starfish, but keep in mind that the ocean's residents aren't all hugs and kisses. Respect the dance, but also know when to let them do their thing without getting too close. Nature's got its own rhythm, and sometimes it includes a splash of danger. Bull breaks legs. On a sunny day, a video showcased a breathtaking scene starring a powerful black bull. People eagerly watched as this mighty creature defied gravity. Leaping from a great height toward the hard ground. A bone-chilling snap echoed as the bull's legs crumpled beneath it. The gasps of the onlookers mixed with suspense, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Silence replaced gasps, a combination of shock and amazement that touched the hearts of those present. In the backdrop of a charming Spanish town with its quaint houses, the paradoxical moment unfolded. The wounded bull, once fierce, now moved with painful slowness. Each step betrayed its unyielding spirit and the haunting echoes of its pain. What held everyone's gaze, though, were the other bulls. They stood majestically, watching the wounded bull with solemn curiosity. Time seemed to slow within that sunlit arena, enveloping the scene in a mysterious aura. The bull, with broken legs far from its former bravado, became a symbol of vulnerability and resilience. In its suffering, it held a strange, almost tragic beauty, reminding all that even the mightiest can be humbled by fate. As the day faded and shadows grew, the wounded bull continued its painful journey, captivating all who saw it. Amidst the celebrations and age-old traditions, this unexpected display of vulnerability left an indelible mark, revealing the complex emotions that connect humanity and the creatures it celebrates and challenges in the grand drama of life. Friendly bear. Guess what I saw in this video? A total cuteness overload. There's this adorable bear just hanging out near a farmhouse in the middle of this stunning forest. The people there are all chill, having a good time with this friendly bear, probably thinking it's their new forest buddy. But hold on to your hats. Out of the blue, this cuddly bear decides to take the party inside the farmhouse. You can imagine the scene. The bear does a surprise entrance, and suddenly the chill vibes turn into a bit of chaos. People start running for the hills, probably not expecting their new furry friend to be such an indoor enthusiast. It's like a comedy sketch in real life, with the bear stealing the show. Who would have thought that a farmhouse hangout with a bear could turn into a sitcom moment? Nature really knows how to keep us on our toes, or paws in this case. Wild dogs attack. In this wild video, a trail camera captures a bunch of wild dogs going all Mission Impossible on a group of goats. Picture this. Goats chilling on a rock, living their best goat life. Wild dogs, on the other hand, are plotting some serious goat chasing business. Now, the goats aren't just any rock. It's like their fortress, their VIP area. These wild dogs are like, hey, dinner's up there, but how do we get our paws on it? It's like a nature version of wild dogs' frustration. The goats are no fools. They've mastered the art of rock standing, making it too easy breezy. Wild dogs are circling, probably having a conference on how to outsmart these goat geniuses. Spoiler alert. The goats win this round. Wild dogs are left scratching their heads, figuratively of course, because those goats are untouchable. It's a hilarious animal showdown, and the goats prove that sometimes being on top of a rock is the ultimate strategy in the great game of survival. Nature's got jokes, and these goats are the comedians of the rocky stage.
But it's just a shear, just male, that the wild dogs are pretty close behind.
Garter snakes. Imagine stumbling upon a trail cam video that's straight out of a snake horror movie. So you're watching, thinking, oh, cute mushrooms under the grass. But wait, plot twist. These mushrooms start blinking, and bam, they're not mushrooms, they're a snake party. Suddenly, the grass is a snake lounge, and there's no VIP section. It's all snakes, chilling like they own the place. It's the kind of thing that makes you do a double take. Did I just witness a snake meetup? The sheer number of these slithery creatures is enough to give you the heebie-jeebies. You might even start questioning if the grass in your backyard is secretly a snake convention center. It's like nature pulled a spooky prank, turning innocent-looking grass into a snake paradise. Just when you thought you were safe with your nature walks, this video reminds you that sometimes the wild world is way more nope than you bargained for. Man and Crocodile. In broad daylight by the edge of a river, something eerie happened. A video showed a man who didn't seem to realize the danger around him. He was playing a dangerous game with a crocodile, putting his hand very close to the crocodile's open mouth. People watching from the shadows held their breath, sensing a disaster. The man, however, was not aware of the threat and continued his risky act. The crocodile, an ancient creature driven by primal instincts, was looking dangerous. Suddenly, it struck like bait itself, snapping its powerful jaws around the man's hand.
Oh my God, baby.
It's fine.
This shocking moment sent shivers down the spines of those watching. The man's face filled with shock as the crocodile's jaws trapped his hand, sealing his fate. Panic overwhelmed him as he struggled to break free from the crocodile's relentless grip.
He's not hurting me.
He's okay.
Hurry up, Linus.
The tension in the air was intense, and the river surface reflected the danger. Just as suddenly as it all began, the video ended, leaving many questions unanswered. The man's destiny hung in the balance, hidden in mystery. People wondered, did he escape the crocodile's grasp, or did he become another victim of the river's enigmatic secrets? The river held its secrets, leaving the truth concealed in the shadows where mysteries are born and legends take shape. Scary monster. Once there was a person exploring a dark cave, and they had a camera with them. In that cave, everything felt spooky and strange. It was so dark that it sent shivers down their spine. While recording, they noticed something truly mysterious, a creature with glowing eyes. This creature was big with long, thin limbs, and it had a very creepy look about it. It seemed like it was trying to hide, but it couldn't resist looking at the camera curiously. It was as if it wanted to know what this strange device was. The whole video was filled with a sense of eerie mystery. And no one could quite figure out if this creature was real or not. It vanished whenever someone tried to get closer, leaving everyone in wonder and fear. The video of this strange otherworldly creature lurking in the cave remained a mystery. It was a puzzling sight, especially for those who like things to be simple and clear. Even though they tried to capture it, the creature always managed to slip away, leaving only questions and an unsettling feeling behind. Crab's enigmatic beach ritual. On the beach during the daytime, something strange happened. There were 1,000 crabs, and they were mysterious. In the sunlight, they did a weird dance, making strange sounds that floated in the air. The ocean waves kissed the sandy shore and formed the deep-sea secrets the crabs appeared. They moved together, their claws making a rhythmic sound like an ancient chant. It was a mysterious symphony, a language only the old forces controlling the tides understood. The air felt strange as the crabs left patterns in the sand. Like a secret code known only to nature, whispers filled the air, a mysterious talk not meant for human ears. People watching this strange event felt something magical. Each crab seemed like a guardian of a hidden story, a tale written in the sands of time. The beach, once a normal place, now held the mysterious dance of these many crabs. This odd happening would forever be a secret, leaving those who saw it with the ghostly echoes of a mysterious world. Paranormal figure. In the wild, a camera caught something scary. People watched, feeling really worried. Then they saw something strange. It was a dark creature that moved strangely like a ghost. They didn't understand what it wanted. It heard a goat taking its life. The people got scared and tried to stop it, but it was fast and weird. They chased it through the woods in the moonlight, hitting it. They didn't give up. Wanting to survive, they hit it many times like a scary song. Its dark eyes looked creepy in the night. They hit it hard, and it disappeared, leaving ripples. It was like a ghost. People didn't know what it was. Maybe from somewhere really deep. The woods didn't tell them, just left a memory of a strange night.
A creepy critter. I'll be honest about this one. At first, it just looked like a cat to me, but when they zoomed in on it and the creature became clear, that's when I freaked out. I don't know what the woman was thinking, going in there and then getting scared. Of course, the creature was offended, and it also looked like it was ready to pounce on her if she hadn't moved back. Don't you agree?
Epic boar chase. In an amazing video, people saw a monkey riding a wild boar in the jungle. It's one of the coolest things ever. The jungle folks got really excited and tried to catch them, but the monkey and boar ran away super fast through the trees. Everyone was really impressed by how quick and agile they were. Even though the people chased after them, the monkey stayed on the boar's back. It showed that they're really good friends, even though they're different animals. The people were really excited, and it made the whole thing even more awesome. They'll always remember this special moment. As the chase went on, it was clear that the monkey was holding on to the boar really tightly. The boar didn't slow down at all. The jungle folks and the brave pair of animals were in an exciting race that left everyone amazed and out of breath. The video doesn't just show a crazy adventure, but also the wild and untamed side of the jungle. There, surprising friendships and amazing things happen in nature all the time. In the beautiful Mount Baker National Forest, a group of fortunate tourists witnessed a spectacle. They observed an energetic squirrel and a pine marten engaging in a playful round of chase. The pine marten, resembling a full-size squirrel, appeared significantly larger than its furry companion. These fortunate visitors captured the thrilling encounter, which showcased the forest's vibrant wildlife and the amusing interactions that unfold amidst nature's enchanting backdrop. Crypted UFO. In the chilling depths of the Atlantic, a surveillance camera captured an otherworldly spectacle. Above the icy expanse of the frozen sea, an enigmatic UFO emerged, piercing the surface like an apparition from the abyss. Its unearthly presence was undeniable, sending shivers down the spine of anyone who bore witness to this eerie event. The paranormal figure aboard this extraterrestrial craft seemed to defy explanation, leaving viewers in a state of bewilderment and fear. What sinister purpose brought it to our world, lurking in the icy waters? With an eerie grace, the mysterious vessel glided through the air, hovering ominously. And then, as mysteriously as it arrived, it vanished into the inky depths of the Atlantic, leaving a lingering sense of dread and disbelief. This spine-tingling video serves as a haunting reminder that the unknown still holds many secrets, waiting to be unraveled in the shadowy depths of our world. Wild tornado.
Yeah, it is. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're gonna get it. Get on the other side of that tree. Yeah.
Nature's not always been blissful to mankind. It has its monstrous and vicious side too, which is enough to topple the land it rumbles. A similar incident was recorded by two friends when they found themselves stranded in a heavy thunderstorm. Two friends embarked on a bumpy journey through a dense forest on a four-wheeler. They kept recording throughout their venture just to capture the beautiful sight of the hilly area. However, not soon enough, they found themselves lost amidst the sudden drizzling. The light drizzles turned into heavy rainfall in no time. Bounded by the heavy rain, a peculiar sight caught their attention and added more to their worry. A gust of wind was seen twisting with a heavy thrust, forcing tall trees to move with its rhythm. The fundamental element of surprise struck hard in our faces when that wind turned into a dangerous-looking tornado, tearing down everything that came in its way. In this video, we could see the hikers terrified over the vicious destruction caused by the persisting tornado.
Just destroyed something.
The tornado, however, wasn't densely colored like the usual ones. It was pretty transparent, giving the appearance of a ghost tornado wrecking the trees and houses. This terrifying scene would genuinely be a nerve-wracking sight for both friends.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What is that? Oh no!
Nuance! What is a boy?
Hey there, viewers! Get ready to explore a world where things get a bit spooky. We are diving into the mysteries of paranormal stuff, sightings of the mysterious Bigfoot, and encounters with creatures that make you scratch your head. It's not your everyday stuff. We're talking about tales that give you the chills. Imagine seeing strange figures in the dark or finding giant footprints that even experts can't explain. These videos take you on a trip into the unknown, where we uncover the secrets behind these weird happenings. Are these stories just wild imagination, or is there something more going on? Get set for some captivating and downright mysterious footage that'll make you question what you know. Hold tight, because we're about to embark on an extraordinary trip into the unknown. Creepy figure.
Going on 7 years. I walked 100 miles through these woods.
In a really dark forest where the trees are super green, something super weird happened. A sneaky camera hiding in the leaves saw a spooky commodity. A dark, shadowy shape still moving through the lively leaves. It gave everyone who saw it goosebumps. This mysterious thing seemed to come from deep in the forest, gliding like a ghost. The camera, like a hidden spy, saw every tiny move as the shape snuck between the trees. The green plants around it made the mystery indeed more exciting.
It's not a broken tree or whatever.
Why was this strange thing in the quiet woods? The video made people feel confused and full of questions. The black shape against the bright green trees made a crazy picture, sticking in people's minds with lots of wondering and a little bit of fear. The calm green woods now had a secret, and everybody wanted to find out what it was.
I don't know if I moved and it moved.
Mystic deer and ghost. Deep in a mysterious forest, something strange happened. A secret show unfolded, caught by a hidden camera in the woods. A special deer appeared, kind of like a magical guardian in the middle of the spooky trees. Its eyes glowed in the dark night, making it look like something from another world. But then, a big change came. Out of the dark shadows, a see-through creature showed up. It was like a ghost moving really fast, faster than anything normal. No one could see its face because it was moving so quickly. The magical deer and the ghostly thing presented a weird view, like they were telling a scary story without words. Anyone watching got confused and a little scared. The see-through creature moved like smoke, leaving a mark on the hidden story of the forest. And then, just like that, the ghost appeared into the shadows where it came from. It was like a quick, quiet whisper in the windy, spooky forest. People left with a big question in their minds. What secrets hide in the shadows, and what are the invisible creatures in the mystical woods keeping to themselves? Eerie forest encounters. In the profound darkness of the forest, the trail camera divulged a disquieting spectacle. A phantom-like figure materialized from the shadows. A young girl, her countenance contorted in a disturbing visage. Captured by the lens, her existence resonated with an unsettling aura. Subsequently, another macabre apparition manifested. A man, his appearance twisted in the likeness of a voracious zombie. The woods reverberated with spectral murmurs, a bone-chilling waltz between the realm of the living and the ethereal beyond. For those brave enough to delve into the eerie unknown, the footage is documented in haunting detail at Bigfoot captured. In a thick forest, a humming drone zoomed through the fresh air, its robot eyes catching something surprising. All of a sudden, a strange giant popped up, towering over the plants. Like a super quick shadow, the mysterious thing danced under the high trees. The drone, like a little adventurer, followed it nearly. Its camera buzzed, taking video of the exciting chase. This animal, usually talked about in stories around a campfire, moved through the woods like a quiet ghost, making only the sounds of leaves rustling. The drone's lens zoomed in, capturing the animal's big outline, a blur against the green background. Twigs cracked as the animal rushed, giving a rare look at a legend in action. Now, the drone was just a quiet watcher, gliding through the air at a safe distance. The animal, knowing it was being watched by the machine, slipped deeper into the dark, disappearing like an unsolved puzzle. The forest, once again hidden in riddles, kept its secret tight, leaving the drone's lens with only memories of a quick meeting with the mysterious animal. Alien Mermaid. Far, far away from Greenland, way down in the super chilly sea, something super strange happened. Two brave guys armed with a cool cam spark set out on a big adventure. They thought it was just a regular fishing trip, but boy were they wrong. When they threw their net into the icy water, guess what they caught? Not a fish, but a crazy cool creature, an alien mermaid. This mermaid had scales that sparkled like the northern lights. The guys were so surprised, staring at her shiny tail and magical eyes. The alien mermaid was not expecting this either. She was caught deep down underwater, and she started talking to the fishermen in a language they'd never heard. Her voice was like music from the ocean. The guys were both amazed and kind of scared. They could not believe they found such a weird and wonderful creature so far from home, wondering how she ended up in the freezing waters near Greenland. Lioness hunts warthog. Check this out. A trail camera caught a lioness in action, on a mission to feed her hungry cub. This little furball is all like, "Mom, I'm starving." So the lioness, being the superhero mom, gears up to face a big bad warthog. It's like a mini drama in the wild. The cub's hungry vibes are real, and the mom lioness is up for the challenge. She goes into stealth mode, stalking that warthog for what feels like forever. You can see her sizing up the situation, taking mental notes about her prey. It's like she's preparing for the ultimate showdown. Then, out of nowhere, bam! The lioness makes her move. It's this intense moment of nature doing its thing. No fancy words needed, just a hungry cub, a determined mom, and a warthog facing the lioness stare down. It's like the animal version of a superhero saving the day for the little sidekick. Wild, right? Man captured Bigfoot video. Once in a quiet forest, Joe set up something amazing: Bigfoot. With his camera ready, he slowly went near the mysterious giant ape-like animal and recorded it. The huge hairy Bigfoot moved gracefully among the trees, making the man super excited. The forest was full of sounds, leaves rustling, birds calling, creating a strange feeling.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
In the video, you could see Bigfoot's big hairy body fitting right into the trees. The man, barely breathing, shot it for a short but really cool moment. The video shows the mysterious creature looking at the camera before vanishing into the deep forest. The man could not believe his luck. He was so amazed.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
The video got super popular, making people talk and argue about whether Bigfoot is real. Everyone watching felt excited and curious, wondering what other secrets might be hiding in the unknown forest. Hikers in the mountains. In the quiet woods, a hiker stopped on the path, looking at something strange. Up in a tree, peeping through the leaves, the hiker saw a busy cameraman below.
I look up, and there's this dude walking up on the road.
The hiker's eyes got big, and a confused face appeared. What is happening down there? The leaves above, moving in the wind, seemed to keep secrets. With a tilted head, the hiker looked closely, trying to see everything.
Look. My that's crazy.
A camera stood on sticks, pointing at a mysterious spot. Birds chirped like they knew something too. The hiker, hidden in the trees, felt like a secret viewer in a nature show. Leaning on the tree, the hiker just watched silently. The cameramen moved like they practiced, filming things not clear. A soft wind brought the smell of pine, making it even more magical.
Look. My that's crazy.
The hiker, surrounded by nature's show, kept watching, wondering what story the forest and the cameramen were telling. And so, under the leafy cover, the hiker stayed, taken by the quiet story in the middle of the wild. Armadillo-girdled lizard. Hey, so there's this cool lizard called the armadillo-girdled lizard. It's like a mini dragon with spiky tails. And let me tell you, they are downright adorable. Someone snapped up a pic of one, and you won't believe what these little guys do. They hold their tails in their mouths. It's like a lizard giving its tail a big ol' hug. How cute is that? Seeing them in the wild is like stumbling upon a real-life fantasy world. I mean, who knew there were creatures out there that looked like tiny dragons? Nature is full of surprises, and these lizards are proof of that. They bring a whole new level of charm to the animal kingdom. So next time you see a pic of an armadillo-girdled lizard, just remember, you're looking at a real-life mini dragon with a spiky tail hug going on. Nature's pretty awesome, huh? Yeti chased a car.
Где он? Вон он стоит.
One quiet evening on a calm farm, a family had an unexpected adventure when a big hairy Yeti suddenly appeared. As the sun went down, the family got into their car, getting ready to go home. Little did they know, the Yeti had different ideas. They quickly drove away, their hearts beating fast. The Yeti, a legendary creature, chased them with giant steps, making the ground shake. The family's car twisted through the narrow farm roads, but the Yeti kept coming, its cold breath visible in the evening air. The kids in the backseat screamed with a blend of fear and excitement.
Вон он стоит. Сейчас стой вот так отсюда.
While the parents looked at each other with wide eyes. The chase went on through fields and past barns, with the Yeti's loud roars filling the night. Just when it seemed like the Yeti might catch them, the family's car made a sudden turn, leaving the Yeti behind. As they drove down, the Yeti stood alone in the fading light, its big shape disappearing into the dark.
What is a boy?
Explorer got attacked by Yeti. In a mysterious forest, a brave explorer went on a big adventure with just a camera. They wanted to capture the unknown beauty of nature, but things took a scary turn. Suddenly, a loud roar broke the peaceful silence, and huge furry creatures like the ones from stories appeared. The explorer got really scared as they realized they were facing Yetis, those legendary creatures. The camera shook as it tried to catch casts of the scary Yeti coming out from the trees. The calm forest turned into a battlefield between the explorer and the wild Yeti. It was a super tense situation as the explorer fought to stay safe, and the camera recorded every scary moment. In this nail-biting story, it's hard to tell what is real and what is just a legend. People watching are left wondering if the explorer will make it out of the Yeti's grasp, or if they'll become a part of the forest's hidden secrets.
Господи! Ой ты, батюшки мои, боже!
Sneaky otter. In a mysterious forest where shadows whisper secrets, something sneaky happened in broad daylight. A camera quietly watched as a man and an otter had a strange encounter. Sunlight peeked through the old trees, and out popped an otter, its shiny fur looking like moonlight. Then the otter changed. Its eyes got serious, like it was planning something. A fisherman held a fish, and the otter, quick and confident, tried to grab it. Tension hung in the air as the animal made its move. The otter, like a forest ghost, tried to steal the fish. The camera, first watching the fishing, now showed a surprising match between man and wild creature. Leaves rustled as the forest heard human voices. Suddenly, loud shouts broke the peaceful scene, spreading through the trees.
Hey, hey, hey!
The otter, caught by the human, seemed surprised, giving us a quick look into the clash of nature and people. Then, just as quickly as it started, the mystery faded away. The otter, maybe understanding the forest's secrets, disappeared in the shadows, leaving us wondering about its uninterrupted adventure. The forest, having shown a bit of its hidden side, went back to looking calm, hiding the strange meaning in its timeless story.
Hey, hey, hey!
Skinwalker and Forest. In a spooky forest, ancient trees whispered secrets under a moonlit sky. A brave adventurer armed only with a camera explored deep into the wilderness. Little did they know, something supernatural hid in the dark. Suddenly, leaves rustled and distant howls echoed, sending chills down the adventurer's spine. On camera, a weird figure appeared, a creature with eyes glowing like globes in the dark.
Wait, it's not right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not... Dude, go, go, go.
Scared but determined, the adventurer trembled, yet kept the camera still, capturing the skinwalker's mysterious form between the trees. The critter, a legendary shapeshifter, sounded unaware of being watched. Its form changed, blending with the ancient woods. The video, a spooky evidence of the supernatural, made the adventurer wonder about reality and the mysterious. The once calm forest now held secrets that could not be unseen. The video, a peek into the unknown, stayed as a spooky reminder of the strange mysteries just beyond our understanding.
Wait, it's not right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not... Dude, go, go, go.
Strange creature. One spooky night deep in the jungle, something really creepy happened. A hidden camera in the tall trees saw it all. Picture this. The moon is shining weirdly, and out of the darkness comes this really scary creature. You can barely see its shape, but it's moving in a way that is like a nightmare from a scary story. This creature crawls in a strange, unsettling way, like it's intentionally trying to give you the chills. The camera catches its eyes, and they have this weird glow that makes your spine sting. The jungle, usually buzzing with night sounds, goes silent, like it's either amazed or spooked by this critter. Every time the creature takes a step, it's like a drumbeat in the quiet night. It moves through the dark jungle so smoothly, making everything feel uneasy. The jungle, full of secrets and shadows, accidentally shows off this mysterious visitor, and the camera is the only one who saw this weird dance in the middle of the wild. Flapping illusion. In this cool video, a bird hangs out in front of the camera without flapping its wings. People got all curious and came up with wild ideas, like maybe we're in a computer game. The bird looks like it's just chilling mid-air because its wings aren't moving. Some folks even doubted if it was real, throwing out some pretty out-there explanations. But guess what? The person who made the video, a YouTuber named Gingerbeard, spilled the beans. Turns out the bird's floating act is just because the camera's frame rate matches perfectly with the bird's wing flapping. Bigfoot behind the tree. One sunny morning, way inside a big forest, a strange creature got caught on camera without even knowing. Sun streamed through the thick leaves as a huge shape appeared from behind an enormous tree. The creature, covered in shaggy fur, looked really big against the green trees. The camera, like it was watching a show, zoomed in on the surprised visitor. It looked like Bigfoot, the legendary animal fitting right in with the trees. The sun showed off its furry coat, and the dark tree made the whole thing feel mysterious. The critter did not notice the camera and just stood there for a bit, maybe thinking about its life in the secret forest world. This unexpected meeting, saved in one picture, left behind a feeling of amazement and joy, like stories hidden deep in the wild woods. The quiet morning got to see something extraordinary, a moment frozen in time by the camera's careful eye. Mysterious Bigfoot Forest Enigma. In a big green forest, something strange happened. The sun looked down on a calm river, and the sounds of the water mixed with the noises of the trees. The river, surrounded by tall green trees, shared secrets of the leaves that whispered in the breeze. In the bright daytime, something appeared, a ghostly figure moving through the woods. It was kind of hard to see, like a mystery in the edge of your eyes. Was it part of the forest, or did it come from the dark parts? This thing, all wrapped up in mystery, looked like a huge legendary giant. Maybe the secret protector of the wild, the one people called Bigfoot. Covered in fur and moved with a clear goal. In its big hands it held something, but nobody could figure out what it was or why it was there. As this mysterious creature walked through the trees, the air felt full of questions. Every step made people wonder, but the leaves in the river stayed silent. The forest, keeping its secrets, watched as the strange figure disappeared into the shadows. What made it wander around? The puzzle hung in the air, a mystery written into the forest story, leaving everyone looking for answers. The meeting of the everyday world and the magical unknown continued, a story untold in the ancient, tree-filled hideaway. Massive Bigfoot. Once upon a time in the lurking woods, there's this hunter, right? He sets up a trail camera thinking he'll catch some regular forest critters doing their thing. All seems normal until he checks the footage. Bam! Bigfoot, massive and hairy, struts into the frame. Hunter's jaw hits the floor. Like, what in the world just happened? Now, here's where it gets wild. Bigfoot, it turns out, has hooves. Hooves! Hunter's terror level jumps up a notch. He's standing there, probably regretting every decision that led him to this bizarre discovery. I mean, who expects Bigfoot to have hooves? It's like finding out your favorite movie character is actually an alien. So the hunter's mind is doing acrobatics. Is this for real or some next-level hoax? He's scared out of his wits, questioning everything he thought he knew about the lurking woods. Imagine his dilemma, a seasoned hunter spooked by a hairy, hooved Bigfoot on his own trail camera. Nature can be weird, man. Bigfoot throw the trees. In a super thick forest where only tiny bits of sun cast through the leafy roof, something really amazing was found. News people and scientists found a gigantic animal that had been hiding among the super high trees for like forever. Huge footprints in the soft dirt guiding them deeper into the wild heart of the woods. Then the leaves made noise and branches snapped, telling everyone that something special was coming. And oh boy, with a super loud roar, this enormous thing stepped out from the dark. The news folks' eyes, wide open in surprise, climbed to get their cameras, taking pictures of this totally awesome scene. The scientists, all curious and with their cool gadgets, wrote down every little thing. The big animal, covered in messy wild fur, moved really smoothly through the leaves, making everything feel kind of mysterious. The forest, which used to be just a normal place, now had this incredible secret. Dogman caught on cam. In a quiet forest at sunset, something really amazing came off. A camera on a tree recorded a strange creature called a dogman. The sun went down, making long, dark, and thick trees. Suddenly, a noise in the bushes caught the camera's attention. A creature came out with a person's body, but a dog's head, sneaking through the trees. Its fur had browns and grays, making it blend in perfectly. The dogman's ears perked up, smelling the air to sense something close. In the fading sunlight, its eyes shone like magic. The camera zoomed in, showing the creature's strong body and dog-like features. The dogman moved smoothly, nearly like a ghost going through the forest with a blend of human and animal skills. People who saw the movie were really interested in the riddle critter. The dogman faded into the dark, leaving everyone curious and with lots of questions about what secrets the timber hides. Hunting dark wolf. So get this, a trail camera caught this video of a bunch of dark wolves on the lookout for grub. These wolves are like food detectives with senses 100 times sharper than ours. They can sense any critter coming from miles away. So they're wandering around, being all sneaky, and then bam, they find their meal. It's like a wild buffet moment. The wolves go into action mode, attacking and chowing down on their find. You can see their instincts kicking in, survival mode activated. Nature's got this whole circle of life thing going on, and these wolves are just doing their wild thing. The video is like a front row seat to the wild side of dinner time for these dark wolves. No fancy words needed, it's just nature being its raw, wolfy self. They may not have dinner reservations, but those wolves sure know how to hunt and feast in the great outdoors. Whitetail buck. Once in a big green jungle, there was an amazing creature with a snowy white tail. This special buck had antlers that reached up to the sky and did important things every day in the jungle. One sunny day, a camera quietly watched as the big white-tailed buck became the main character in the busy jungle. Sun came through the thick leaves, making the buck's coat look really nice. As the buck walked, it was like the jungle floor got quiet, and the buck seemed like a king. Its strong hooves left marks on the soft ground. All the curious jungle animals stopped what they were doing to see the buck moving through the green plants. The buck looked around with its sharp eyes, noticing every sound in the lively nature. As the day went on, the big white-tailed buck kept doing its job, being a silent protector of the jungle. It moved through the plants, making everything look even more beautiful in nature's exciting show. Bigfoot through the rocks. In a thick jungle, there is a mysterious animal with shaggy fur and big feet. People talk about it in spooky stories around the fire. One day, a man wanted to capture nature's beauty with his camera. Little did he know, something extraordinary was about to happen. From behind high trees, Bigfoot, the mysterious animal, came out still. It had a playful look in its eyes and started a game of hide-and-seek with the man. Bigfoot hid behind big tree trunks and threw rocks, making a noise like leaves rustling and distant thuds. Each rock throw was like a secret hop, showing how tricky and mysterious Bigfoot is. The man was amazed and excited. He adjusted his camera to get a better look. Through the lens, the jungle turned into a mystery play, with Bigfoot as the main actor, throwing rocks like it was nature's way of clapping. The once silent jungle now echoed with the giant's playful moves, leaving the man stunned by the hidden wonders in the heart of the wild. Creepy man. In a quiet forest where trees share secrets with the wind, something spooky happened. A creepy man hidden in the darkness slowly came out, like a mysterious creature waking up.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh!
He moved without making a sound, like leaves rumoring in the night. A sneaky camera hidden in the trees recorded this scary moment. The lens showed the man's ghostly figure crawling out from the thick bushes, with his eyes giving off a weird glow.
Just some cruisers, man!
The moon's pale light touched his strange face, making the branches above seem scared. As the camera mugged each strange move, the air got really tense. The man's presence was like a scary puzzle the forest did not want to figure out. His crawling shadow against the dark background gave everyone goosebumps, telling a spooky story without words. The forest, once a peaceful place, now kept the secret of the crawling man. A mystery frozen in the camera's stare. The recorded video turned into a rumored tale shared by those who believed in spooky things, leaving a lasting memory in the scared soul of the woods.
Buddy! How you doing? Oh!
Timberwolf. So, there's this video, right? It shows a big male timberwolf stuck in the fields. Some guys got him all caught up with a rope thing on his face, and his poor leg is being dragged by something. It's kinda heartbreaking. This wolf is trying so hard to break free, struggling and all, but it's not working out for him. You can see in the video that he just wants to be out there, running around in the wild. It's like he's saying, "Let me go, I just want to be free." Imagine being in his furry shoes, dealing with all that. It's tough to watch because you can feel the wolf's frustration. Nobody wants to see a wild animal like him getting caught up like that. Hopefully, someone steps in and helps the poor guy out. Nature is meant to be free and wild, right? Mysterious headless wanderer. In the daytime video, something weird happened. There was a man without a head walking strangely down a quiet street. It looked creepy and gave a spooky feeling, like a strange dance of someone missing their head. The video didn't show the man's face, making him a big mystery. He seemed like a ghostly figure moving around in the normal world. All we could see was his back, and it felt like a canvas with a hidden story. Was this strange walker a leftover from ancient times, coming back to life in our own time? People began to guess and imagine things, making it hard to tell what was real and what wasn't. The street, once just a regular road, now seemed touched by something weird, as if time had let us see a place of history covered in mystery. No one had clear answers, and the headless man turned into a symbol of things we can't explain. Was he a ghost traveling among the living, following some secret plan only known to mysterious powers? This headless wanderer, a quiet mystery, stayed in our thoughts, making us wonder about the blurry line between what we know and what's still a secret. Mysterious creature in farms. In the quiet night, something strange happened in the big fields. A camera saw a mysterious black figure that looked like a dog. It moved around in the dark, keeping its actions a secret. Its fur was super dark, like the sky at midnight, and it seemed to soak up the weak moonlight. This figure moved still, leaving everyone curious. The video showed it had a mysterious vibe, like it knew something only the night understood. The wind whispered in the grass, making the moment even more suspenseful. This mysterious thing walked through the dark, its shape a puzzle the night did not want to break. Each step made a sound in the quiet, marking the mystery seen through the camera. The usually calm fields turned into a stage for this nighttime puzzle. People watching on the other side of the screen felt amazed and fascinated. The black figure disappeared into the dark, and the night kept its secrets again. Mystical spider enigma. In the secret house, a secret video happened, taken by a hidden house camera. In the video, a man was just doing regular work in his backyard. He was cleaning up old stuff when something strange appeared from his garden, a huge spider. This spider felt like a mysterious sign as the daylight got weaker. The air got heavy, like the spider knew secrets wrapped up in its big body. The man went from surprise to real fear because this spider was way too big and creepy. He tried to use his cleaning tool to scare it away, but the spider didn't care. It kept moving slowly, like it had a plan, making the place feel spooky and quiet. In this weird dance between the man and the spider, fear took over the backyard. The man tried hard to hit the spider, making a scary noise. But here's the strange part. The spider, this magical giant bug, didn't care about the man's hits. It went on like it had a job to do, like it followed some kind of magic. The huge spider went after the man, not stopping. The man, just a regular person caught in fear, ran away. And then the video suddenly ended, like it had its own secrets. The mystery of the giant spider stayed like a puzzle in the dark, full of scary feelings, wonder, and places nobody knows. Forest mysterious eerie creature. deep in the forest where sunlight barely reaches, a video spilled a mysterious tale. In the dim light, a weird creature, all black, showed up. It moved like a shadow, doing a strange dance among the old trees. Quick and sneaky, it didn't play by the usual rules, making the air chilly as it slipped into the shadows. The video peeked into a world hard to get. The creature, like a ghost, popped up without spilling its secrets, keeping hidden. People tried to crack the mystery, but got frustrated. The creature's dark shape didn't match what we know, leaving everyone puzzled. Was it a ghost or a shadow-born thing? Unanswered questions hung like mist. The creature vanished into the forest hug, its puzzle fading like whispers in the breeze. The forest, holding tight to its secret, stayed hushed, leaving curious minds to wonder about the unsolved mystery. Real Sasquatch snaps. In a big forest, a camera caught something amazing, a real-life Sasquatch. The picture showed a really high creature covered in thick, wild fur, blending in with the old trees. When the camera took the Sasquatch's photo in its home, a strong feeling came from the picture. The sun in black on the creature's rough fur looked like a magical hop, showing how wild and beautiful it's out there. The picture felt like it had ancient wisdom, like the Sasquatch knew all the secrets of the forest that had been around for a long time. There was a mysterious feeling around the high creature, like it was connected to the trees, moss, and streams that made the forest so grand. The moment was super quiet, and the Sasquatch being there made it even more special. It felt like you could almost hear the leaves moving, the wind softly talking, and the forest's heartbeat. The picture set that moment, showing the meeting of things we know and things we don't. Massive sea creature. In a big, never-ending ocean, something really huge moved under the waves. One sunny day, a military helicopter flying over the sea saw a giant shadow swimming below. The people inside the helicopter could not believe what they were seeing, a gigantic ocean creature coming up from the deep. It was like a super big ancient monster showing itself. The helicopter's blades were spinning fast as the military team figured out what to do. They stayed up in the air looking down and saw how massive the creature was. Its skin sparkled in the sunlight, and the waves splashed against its really big body. Everyone on the helicopter got tense as they told their headquarters about finding this giant sea creature. It became a careful dance between the people and the monster. While the helicopter went around, the sea giant moved slower, maybe confused by the sudden visit. The military team, amazed and careful, quickly took movie and notes about this incredible discovery. Cryptid house. As the night draped its inky shroud over the tranquil house, the security camera unveiled a sinister secret. In the dining room, where laughter once echoed, now dwelled a chilling enigma. Disturbing figures neither of this world nor the next materialized before the lens. Within the eerie confines of the video, an ominous presence took form, casting an unsettling shadow across the room. Was it the ethereal specter of a vengeful ghost, or perhaps an otherworldly being from realms unknown? Its spectral silhouette danced with malevolence, flickering like a spectral candle in a gusty wind. Each frame revealed more, yet left unanswered questions lingering in the dimly lit chamber. The dining room had become a portal to the uncanny, a place where the ordinary dared not tread. The unsettling truth remained. Something supernatural had left its haunting mark, forever etched in that enigmatic footage. Bird in the sky. In the quiet mountains, a tiny bird found itself stuck in a really cool moment. Its feathers were spread out like an open umbrella, looking super graceful in the air. But here's the funny part. It was not flying or flapping its wings. A camera snug in the mountain's clinch took a picture of this amazing sight. The bird looked like it was frozen in time, taking a break from its usual flying routine. The bird's wings were unfolded, and each soft feather was hanging in the wind's invisible hands. No rush, no hurry. It was like a calm dance between the bird and the breeze. The shot of this moment tells a story of peace. like the mountain air shared some secrets that made the little bird feel all cozy. When the camera clicked, it caught this special moment, a tiny creature in a huge world just hanging out between the ground and the sky. The icon shares the hidden stories of nature, where even simple things like a bird hanging in the air became important parts of life's big story. Creepy encounter. In the spooky Appalachian Mountains, there is a scary story about a person exploring the thick jungle with just a camera. As they went deeper, the place got super quiet, and it felt like the trees were sharing old secrets. Things got really tense when the brave explorer saw something creepy. The camera caught it all, and it was so creepy that it made them shiver. The bushes hinted that something spooky was there, even though they could not see it. All of a sudden, the camera showed a strange figure hiding in the dark. It looked like a spooky dance of darkness and moonlight, giving the explorer a big scare. As this weird thing seemed to notice them and stared at the camera, the explorer was stuck, scared, and fascinated at the same time. They did not make a cast. The camera kept recording, showing a ghostly encounter in the Appalachian wilds. This creepy adventure left a scary memory, turning the once beautiful jungle into a place of secrets that will always give you the creeps. Mysterious midnight buck. In the dark, shadows danced quietly in the wilderness. A hidden camera, like a secret watcher, saw something special at night, capturing the magical feeling of a hidden world we usually can't see. The camera showed the mysterious marks of a big buck's paws, making a strange story on the ground under the bushes. At night, the unseen star wearing antlers with stories of ancient times did something like a ritual. The noise of its paws on the ground echoed in the quiet night, creating a mysterious song. The hidden camera watched this secret dance in the moonlight. Strange sounds filled the dark air, making everything feel suspenseful. The gentle touch of each paw on the ground seemed like a secret language only animals at night understand. But there was a question in the air. Why did the buck choose the late night to do this mysterious thing? The secret meeting in the dark left everyone curious, wondering like fog in the moonlight trees. The mystery of why the buck did this in the middle of the night stayed hidden, covered by the secrets of nature that it doesn't always share with people. Real Bigfoot footage. In a deep, quiet forest where trees seem to share secrets, a curious person set up a camera to catch a glimpse of the famous Bigfoot. Days turned into nights, and just when things were getting a bit boring, something amazing happened. The camera, sitting quietly, recorded the incredible moment when Bigfoot came out from the murk. This huge, hairy animal walked through the thick trees, leaving big footprints on the ground. The video, a bit shaky but so fascinating, proved that Bigfoot might actually be real, causing a lot of excitement online. People were talking a lot about the sighting, especially because you could hear the loud thuds of Bigfoot's way. Some people did not believe it was real, while others who believed in Bigfoot were really happy to have some proof. This mysterious animal, usually just a story, now seemed to be a real part of the world, making everyone wonder about the secrets still hidden in the wild forest. Strange creature. Once in a quiet farm, something weird got caught on camera. A strange creature not like anything you've seen. It had a long, strong, scaled tail like an alligator, but then was surprised. No arms. Yep, you got it right. No arms at all. The farmers doing their daily work could not believe their eyes when they found this odd creature. Its scaly tail moved around, swishing and swaying, going through the fields in a really interesting and kinda spooky way. The camera took a video of every moment, freezing the creature's picture with its special armless look. Lots of questions flew around the farm like busy freaks. What was this creature? Where did it come from? And the big one, style did it get by without arms? Everyone in town chatted about the mystery of the scaly-tailed creature, making the ordinary days on the farm feel a bit magical. mystical Bigfoot enigma. This video showed that in a magical forest where sunlight painted patterns on the ground, something strange happened. This weird video showed a huge creature called Bigfoot caught in a hidden trap. It was like a giant mystery hovering between stories and real life. People curious and a bit scared showed up in the woods. They felt a mysterious energy among the ancient trees, making every step a bit uneasy. The camera in the video moved through the trees, and there were tourists, those curious people coming to see what's going on. The forest seemed to hold a secret that mixed up with our world. The video was bright with daylight, but Bigfoot looked blurry and strange, like a ghost. Was it a guardian of the forest or a shadowy spirit? The people there, with their cameras ready, tried to capture the feeling of this strange creature in our human world. Whispers spread through the leaves, stories born from not knowing. How did the trap catch such a big thing, and why were the tourists there watching this ghostly event? The mystery stayed, like a hidden dance between what's real and what's a mystery, keeping the secrets of the forest wrapped in a big unknown hug. Coyote with his friend. Beneath the moon's soft light, a smart coyote waited by a big pipe, its fluffy tail jiggling with excitement. High above, a loud road carried cars like a fast swash. The coyote looked around with sharp eyes, listening for its friend's pause. They both knew without talking that they'd stick together. After a while, a noise came from the shadows. The buddy coyote cautiously joined, eyes meeting in a clear understanding. Together, they slipped through hidden dangers under big, hard roads. A watchful camera hidden from the coyotes took a quick picture of their friendship. The shot captured the special moment, saving it forever. It showed how these wild buddies stuck together in the dark, facing the dangers of the human world. With the road humming above, the coyotes still disappeared into the night, leaving only stories before. Deep sea creature. As the sun went down and depicted the sky with warm colors, a curious guy with a camera found something amazing at the empty beach. Wondering about a strange shape peeking from the beach, he decided to check it out. With every step, the creature revealed itself, and the man's eyes got big. He quickly aimed his camera, capturing the mysterious thing hidden there for who knows how long. The creature looked like it was from another world, with see-through fins that shimmered in the fading light. Its shiny scales suggested a life in the deep sea that people might not understand. Not bothered by the man snooping, the creature seemed to be peacefully asleep, keeping its secrets safe on the beach. The man, feeling a mix of amazement and nervousness, recorded lots of videos, making sure to remember this rare moment. As the camera clicked, a feeling of awe filled the air, making the man suppose about all the hidden mysteries beneath the surface of our everyday world. Mysterious night encounter. One night in a dark forest, a man with a light walked alone. The light flickered in the shadows as he moved through the old trees. Strange sounds whispered through the night, mixing with leaves and distant murmurs. As the man went further into the ancient woods, something magical appeared, breaking the quiet. It was a majestic creature, like the ones in stories, a white Bigfoot. It looked enormous, glowing like it was made of moonlight itself. The mystery grew as the creature stared at a camera, its eyes dark and absorbing the darkness around. Time felt still as the giant being looked at the man capturing the video. They shared a strange moment, and then the Bigfoot gracefully walked away, disappearing into the trees. The forest kept its secrets, and no one knew why the white Bigfoot visited that night. It was like a puzzle with no solution, a story missing an ending, leaving behind only the feeling of a mysterious and unexplained night. Zombie woman. On a dark evening, something strange happened on a busy street. Out of nowhere, a zombie lady showed up, stumbling around for everyone to see. Picture this spooky sight. A creature with scary-looking torn clothes, moving among surprised people. The crowd gasped, stuck in a mix of fear and curiosity. Even the police, the ones who keep things in order, watch closely, eyes fixed on the strange scene. As the zombie lady moved on, she hushed over the street. People whispered and talked fast among themselves. Some held on to their things, not sure what was going to be. The police with serious faces looked at each other, trying to figure out what was going on. It was a weird moment, like normal life breaking down into something strange. The usual everyday routine interrupted by a surprise visit from the undead. As things got more tense, both the crowd and the police stayed stuck, waiting to see what would happen with this weird interruption. The zombie lady, not noticing the fuss she caused, kept going on her strange travel through the surprise city scene. Sneak attack. In a quiet, sun-soaked influent, a mischievous alligator hatched a devious plan. With stealthy eyes lurking just above the water's surface, it observed a young boy casting his fishing line into the peaceful river. Suddenly, like a shadow in the murky depths, the alligator devised a sneak attack. With a swift charge, it burst forth from the water, jaws wide open, aiming to snatch the boy's prized catch. The unsuspecting boy, absorbed in the thrill of the catch, was caught off guard. The splash echoed through the serene surroundings as the alligator's attempt was captured by a hidden camera. The reptilian thief's daring attack unfolded in a series of shots, freezing the heart-pounding moment when predator and prey collide. The boy, astonished by the unexpected assault, managed to escape with his fish, while the alligator sneaks back into the water, its snout disappearing beneath the ripples. The stolen moment, frozen in time by the cam, became a tale of the wild, a reminder of nature's unpredictable dance between survival and surprise. Mysterious Bigfoot haunting. The videos show that as the sun went down, shadows stretched across the quiet fields near the old farm. A strange thing happened there. Someone recorded a video of a really big creature, like the famous Bigfoot. It walked in the grass, and you could only see its dark shape against the fading evening sky. This huge thing moved strangely, kind of mysterious. The camera was far away, so it couldn't show the details. It felt like the creature was from another world, making everything around it feel not quite real. People in the area started talking, wondering how this Bigfoot came to the field and what it was doing. Nobody had answers, and everyone was curious about this strange event as the sun disappeared. Watching the video made people feel uneasy. The images weren't clear, and the Bigfoot's reasons were unknown. People even started thinking of wild ideas like old stories mixing with our world. Bigfoot, like a ghost in the dim light, left behind lots of questions. Honey badger versus leopards. Once by a shiny lake, a tough little honey badger was just doing its thing, maybe hunting for a tasty treat. Suddenly, 3 sneaky leopards showed up, hungry eyes glowing. The honey badger felt something was up and stood its ground, ready for whatever. The leopards did not back off. They circled the honey badger. Their spotted fur hiding in the dark, tails fluttering with excitement. The air got tense as the big cats closed in. The honey badger might be small, but it was known for being fierce. With a burst of energy, it fought back, growling and snapping. The leopards were surprised and hesitated for a moment. A wild fight broke out near the calm lake, with claws swiping and teeth showing. The honey badger bravely took on the challenge, proving that strength is not just about size. The story of this battle by the water would be talked about among the reeds for a long time. Bear encounter. Once in a big wild jungle, 2 familiars decided to explore. They walked among tall trees and twisted vines, feeling excited about what was ahead. As they went further, they heard a noise in the bushes. Suddenly, a huge bear came out, its fur shining in the sunlight. The hikers got really scared and stood still. The bear was more curious than mean.
Go to the left side of the trail.
Left side of the trail.
It sniffed the air and stood up on its back legs. The hikers, hearts beating fast, stepped back slowly, trying not to upset the big animal.
Hey, bear.
The jungle got super quiet as this surprising meeting happened. Eventually, the bear, maybe tired of watching the scared humans, strolled back into the jungle. The hikers felt so relieved realizing they had a close moment with the wild beauty. The jungle, once mysterious, became a story they'd tell for a long time. A story of bravery and the day they met a bear in the deep, wild heart of nature. Ghosted car. In the obscure recesses of the internet, a cryptic video materialized, draped in an unsettling darkness that sent shivers down the spines of all who dared to press play. This eerie footage unfolded a spine-chilling narrative of a car ensnared by malevolent forces, a tale unparalleled in its macabre essence. Within the confines of this haunted vehicle, bewildered souls found themselves ensnared, rendered powerless as the car careened recklessly through the enveloping night. The wailing sirens of a desperate police pursuit trailed the spectral machine, yet it defied all semblance of logic. Vanishing into the ether, it left lawmen confounded and disconcerted. The revelation from security cameras laid bare the horrifying truth. The car reemerged an apparition in the abyss. It moved in sinister circles, its speed oscillating from a ghostly crawl to breakneck acceleration. Officers, hearts pounding with dread, trailed the spectral vehicle only to witness it dissolve into nothingness once more. Upon reaching the point of its enigmatic disappearance, an otherworldly spectral awaited them. Inexplicably, steel rods obstructed their path, an eerie barrier, seemingly the hard work of forces beyond the earthly realm. The unsettling video left no room for skepticism. A malevolent spirit or a vengeful ghost had seized control of that forsaken car, brazenly defying the natural laws of our world and leaving behind only a potent cocktail of fear and an enduring haunting mystery. Real Bigfoot sighting. One sunny day in a thick jungle, a guy pointed his camera into the wild, hoping to find cool stuff. Suddenly, a strange thing popped out of the dark, all furry and super high.
He's way back there, you see him? It's a blonde one too, he's just peeking.
Joe's heart fought because he was gaping right at what many thought was a made-up creature. Bigfoot. His camera shook a bit, but he kept it together, focusing on this giant thing. Sunlight browsed through the leaves, showing off how huge the critter was. Every step it took made the ground shake. The guy could not stop gasping in amazement, and his sounds mixed with the leaves making noise as Bigfoot strolled through the bushes. At that moment, the guy's camera caught evidence of something people talked about for ages. Even though the video was a bit shaky, it became proof that this mysterious critter, always part of stories, was real. The jungle, once full of secrets, now had a big one that the guy, with his wide eyes and camera, shared with everyone. Dogman werewolf caught on cam. Late one night in a deep jungle, a brave lady went camping with just her safe torch. Little did she know the forest had secrets she never imagined. As the night got darker, her camera caught something spine-chilling. A black werewolf, part man, part dog with glowing green eyes. This scary creature came out of the shadows, making her feel shivers. Suddenly, her camping adventure turned into a super scary meeting with something supernatural. The werewolf, with its fur standing up, came closer with a strange power. Its glowing eyes lit up the dark, making a really strange scene. The air felt heavy with suspense as the lady held onto her torch, feeling stuck in this unreal moment. The camera took a picture, saving the night when the jungle showed its mysterious habitant, the scary and mysterious Dogman werewolf. Mysterious black Bigfoot with its baby. In a daytime forest, something mysterious happened. A camera saw a hidden sight, A black Bigfoot, like an old secret, walked quietly among the trees. It held something precious. A baby rested in its big arms. The Bigfoot, like a guardian ghost, moved gracefully through the trees. As if the forest shared secrets only it understood. The air felt strange, filled with mystery, each step echoing stories etched in the greenery. Zooming in, you could see Bigfoot's motherly side. A protective feeling surrounded them as they went deeper into the tree-filled unknown. Were they searching for safety or following ancient ways? The camera, just watching, didn't tell much about what Bigfoot wanted. The Bigfoot's eyes were dark, holding ancient wisdom. The baby stuck close, a survival dance in the shadowy woods. The forest, part of the mystery, watched as they went further into the dark. What promise kept this secret family close to the trees, and what made them run? The questions hung in the forest air as the black Bigfoot and its baby vanished into the deep woods, leaving a story of wonder, proof that nature hides lasting mysteries. Real Bigfoot footprints. In a mysterious forest, some curious scientists found something really amazing. Huge footprints that could only belong to Bigfoot, the mysterious critter. These prints pressed into the soft ground were like nature's secret communication. The scientists, with wide eyes and amazed faces, carefully measured and looked at the giant footprints, their minds filled with excitement.
You can see a little bit where it's smashed. See the toes.
The footprints, each as big as a dinner plate, hinted at a creature talked about in stories around campfires. This discovery made scientists everywhere wonder and talk. The researchers, with cameras and tools for measuring, carefully wrote down everything they found, hoping to solve the Bigfoot puzzle.
And it goes here.
The once quiet timber now echoed with whispers from those who saw evidence of a creature that people talked about for hundreds of times.
All had experiences that have changed our lives. I mean, literally shook the foundations of what we...
These footprints, like old hints in the Earth's diary, made the scientists even more curious. They wanted to go deeper into the wild to find this mysterious giant. As the sun set and long shadows covered the forest, the researchers left feeling amazed and determined, eager to uncover the secrets hidden in those huge footprints. Dangerous animal spotted. Two fearless guys went on an exciting trip and suddenly came face to face with a mammoth, scary animal, kind of like a rhino. Their hearts were beating super fast as they hid behind big trees holding onto sticks for dear life. This massive beast with super thick skin that looked like armor stomped around in the thick jungle, not even noticing the two guys hiding. The guys got really tense, gripping their stick weapons, eyes wide with a mix of amazement and fear. The huge animal's horn shape loomed in the background, caught on camera in a moment that was both super cool and kinda scary. The air was heavy with nerves as the guys planned their next move, figuring out how far they were from the animal. It was like a movie scene with a big showdown between people and nature, and nobody knew what would happen. Bigfoot's mystery in forest. This picture showed a really mysterious scene. In a thick forest, a hidden camera caught a strange sight. A creature like Bigfoot, all black and blending with the green trees. It stayed behind a tall tree, its details unclear and mysterious. People who saw the picture felt confused by the odd scene. They guessed about where it came from and why it was there, making the wild place even more mysterious. The hidden creature in the shadowy leaves made people wonder if legends could be real in the wild woods. Nobody knew how it reached there and what was its purpose. Its mystery was left unsolved. Leaf-like frog. Once in a quiet forest, there was this magical frog that played pretend as a leaf. It had rust-like skin and bumps that looked just like leaves around it. Nobody knew that the regular-looking leaf was actually a smart frog in disguise. One day, a man who liked exploring the forest took out his camera to take a movie of all the pretty things. Little did he know, the magical frog was right there, looking just like the old leaves. Later, when the man checked his shots, he saw the hidden frog. He was super surprised and zoomed in on the picture. He noticed the frog's tiny eyes and feet that looked like they belonged to a frog, not a leaf. This mysterious frog had tricked everyone with its leafy act. The man could not believe he got such a cool picture. The special moment made him feel amazed and made him see that nature has lots of cool surprises. It was like a reminder that sometimes the most amazing stuff is right there, pretending to be ordinary. Bigfoot's mysterious skull. In the quiet daytime, a strange video shows a huge black skull, a mysterious leftover from the hidden parts of the world. It's got big, scary teeth, making a spooky shape against the normal background. As the video goes on, a strange face appears full of secrets, leaving anyone who sees it feeling a bit uneasy. Nobody really knows what this big thing is. It used to be called Bigfoot, a mythical creature wandering the woods. But now, it's just a memory of something powerful. The skull, all alone, tells a creepy story. People who find this strange video can't stop wondering what happened. The forest, good at keeping secrets, hides the story of what went down. It won't share the windy whisper or the giant footprints. Was it something from space or a secret fight between hunters and the hunted? The story of the lonely skull keeps bouncing around in the quiet, making people really curious to figure out what really went on with Bigfoot, lost in the hidden parts of the daytime. Mystical night, eerie creature. In the dark night, something strange happened. A video caught a weird thing on a roof.
Oh,
People walking nearby saw it, a spooky creature with glowing eyes in the shadows. It looked odd and nobody could understand what it really was. Those people got scared as they stared at the mysterious sight. The creature stayed still, making the air feel heavy with fear. Its glowing eyes felt like they weren't from our world. Feeling brave, the people went closer, hoping to solve the mystery. But it wasn't a living thing. It was more like a spooky skeleton on the roof. The night air was filled with strange secrets. The mystery stuck around, like a puzzle no one could solve. People wondered what was that ghostly thing in the dark. The secrets of that night, like mist disappearing, left everyone with a memory of a creepy mystery that stayed unsolved.
what the? Where'd it go?
Wild Komodo dragon. In a big, deep forest, there was a strong and wild Komodo dragon. Its shiny scales looked like a tough guard in the sun, and its eyes showed how fierce it was. This tough dragon was like the boss of the forest, moving still and gracefully through the bushes. The air felt heavy with the dragon around, telling other animals to stay away. One day, a curious watchman came into the forest. They were not scared and walked up to the dragon with a brave look in their eye. Surprisingly, a weird friendship started between them.
Look at this, you guys! Whoa, look at this massive piece. I gotta be really...
The watchmen did not mind that the dragon was usually mean. Instead, they played together in the forest. It was like a show with the high trees and the sound of leaves. The watchman and the dragon danced and played, breaking the normal rules of the wild. Their strange friendship became a secret story in the heart of the forest, a tale of a surprising bond between a tough Komodo dragon and a watchman who loved the wild world.
I got one over there and one over here. Whoa, look at
Turtle in the river. Once upon a sunny day near the river, a curious turtle decided to go for a swim. As he swam along, something really big caught his eye. The turtle was so interested that he turned around, twitched his little flippers, and started swimming backward to see it better. His eyes got super wide when a giant fish came up from the deep river. The water sparkled as the fish moved gracefully, and the turtle could not look away. Slowly and steadily, the turtle kept up with the big fish, like they were dancing in the water. The swash turned into a magical stage where the turtle was amazed by how huge and beautiful the fish was. A special feeling filled the quiet river as the turtle and the fish shared a quick moment, with the turtle swimming backward to enjoy every bit of the fantastic fish. And that is how, in the calm river flow, this surprising meeting happened, giving the turtle a story to keep in his heart. Mystic forest encounter. One night deep in the old forest, something strange happened. There's a video that caught it all, a moose alone and calm in the trees. But then the moonlight made weird shapes, and suddenly a Bigfoot appeared. It was like a ghost hiding among the dark branches, its eyes glowing. The moose didn't notice Bigfoot, just standing there peacefully under the stars. Everything got quiet, a strange feeling filling the air. We didn't know why Bigfoot was watching the moose. Was it going to do something? Time passed and the forest felt tense, like something big was about to happen. The Bigfoot seemed ready to make a move, guarding secrets of the ancient woods. The whole scene felt heavy with mystery, like a spooky story waiting to unfold. In that uncertainty, every moment felt important, like drops of water hanging on a spider's web. The forest was holding its breath, as if the trees held secrets only told in whispers. As the video ended, we were left with a question mark. What really happened between the moose and the hidden Bigfoot? The answer stayed hidden in the darkness, a mysterious tale lingering in the minds of those who saw it. Black mysterious animal. One night, news folks found something super strange deep in the forest. It was really quiet and kind of creepy. With their flashlights, they saw this weird black pig that looked like it came from another world. Its fur was super dark, like it soaked up all the night, and its eyes were so smart looking. The reports were so amazed and kinda scared. They whispered to each other, trying to figure out where this mysterious pig came from. The usually noisy forest got all quiet, like everything was holding its breath around this strange creature. The news people, all curious and not sure what to suppose, watched the pig closely. They tried to retake it, but as soon as the camera came out, the black pig dissolved into the darkness. It left everyone wondering and amazed. The news people were left scratching their heads, telling everyone about this crazy discovery. That black pig turned into a big mystery, like a puzzle waiting to be solved in the deep, dark woods. King of the Jungle. Deep in a huge wild forest, a big royal animal with a shiny gold-colored mane and strong paws went on a special journey. One sunny day, while the sky was all warm and painted with colors, the lion found a place it had never seen before. It was really interesting, so it looked around with its sharp eyes, and something really magical happened. A bright, sunny spot appeared, full of various plants, as the lion went in more. A soft breath brought the smell of flowers it did not know. All of a sudden, a crackling sound caught its attention. Through the thick leaves, the lion saw flickering flames making a warm and light show. Feeling curious and forgetting to be careful, the lion moved closer to the sound. In between the trees, it found an open space where a captivating fire was making crackling sounds and spreading a warm light on the ground. The lion, totally caught up in this amazing sight, sat down and watched the fire's enchanting hop in this secret part of the wild. Florida Swamp's Bigfoot Mystery. In the Florida swamps during the day, a hidden video showed nature's secrets. The camera went through the thick leaves, finding a quiet place disturbed by a strange sound. A huge voice came from the forest, shaking the ground. It echoed like a mysterious music, directed by an unseen conductor. The source was hidden, making everyone watching feel frozen with a spooky feeling. People wondered if it was the wind playing tricks with the old trees, or if a giant creature made the earth shake. Some quietly talked about Bigfoot, the legendary creature, thinking its ghostly presence matched the strange sound. As the video played, every leaf and water ripple became a quiet witness to something hard to understand. The voice was too strong for an unknown animal. Like a ghost singing from the shadows, it left the investigators scared, not knowing where it came from. Afterward, the mystery stuck to the Florida swamps like mist on the water. Unanswered questions mixed with the nighttime sounds of crickets and frogs. The strange voice of the spectral Bigfoot stayed like a wild secret in the big wilderness. Weird creature. One spooky night on a quiet beach, a camera caught something really strange. Picture this, a strange creature kind of like a banged up monkey with a white lifeless body. It was like a mystery waiting to be solved. The sand, usually calm and peaceful, turned into the stage for this weird encounter. As the camera rolled in the dark, there it was, this odd thing lying still on the beach. Its body looked like a monkey's, but all white, like it had a secret date with paint. The creature seemed out of place, as if it did not fit in with the usual sand crowd. The waves whispered in confusion, and the night breeze felt full of wonder. What was this weird thing doing here? The camera, like a detective, found the oddity, capturing the strange moment. In the quiet night, the mystery stayed unsolved, and the odd creature with its banged-up white body left us with more questions than answers. The beach, once super calm, now had a secret that only the moon and the waves knew. Mysterious Dogman. This picture showed that in the dark forest, a strange scene unfolded. A mysterious creature, part wolf, part something else, walked quietly on a lonely road. It looked powerful and graceful dogman hidden in the dark. This creature seemed to be from another world, crossing into ours. Was it a protector of the mystical or a messenger with hidden stories? The road kept its secrets, not giving any clues. Under the moon's light, whispers of questions moved through the trees. Why was this creature here? What secrets did it bring? The answers stayed hidden. People couldn't understand the mysteries of this nighttime visitor, leaving only questions in the quiet woods. Enigmatic Bigfoot and Forest. The picture showed that in the middle of the daytime forest, a sneaky moment got caught by a curious camera. Right there in the old whispers of leaves and trees, a strange face showed up, a face that didn't make sense and made people wonder. It was a huge and mysterious creature like the famous Bigfoot. The picture, just a quick look at nature, showed a really big creature. It was brown in color and walked with a weird kind of grace in the forest. Its eyes were dark, reflecting a place nobody knew. A big nose told a story of a quiet life and the secrets of the woods. Everything about this mystery creature was huge. The strange look, the giant size, and a face covered in wild hair. A kind of ghostly feeling stuck to the creature, making people wonder why it was in that quiet forest. What hidden plan brought it to that exact moment stuck in the quiet of the photo? Secrets hiding in the forest silence? Well, the big mystery of Bigfoot stayed there, a puzzle in the heart of the tree mystery. Mysterious creatures spotted an island. On the quiet island one afternoon, something weird occurred. A mysterious black and slippery creature was seen swimming in the water. No one knew what it was, but everyone got super curious. Also, out of nowhere, the island's camera caught a glimpse of this mysterious swimmer. It moved through the waves in a spooky way, making everyone super confused. The video went around and all the island people gathered to watch, their eyes big with wonder and maybe a little scared. People started talking, trying to figure out where this creature came from. Some said it could be a make-believe sea animal, while others thought it might be a lost sea monster. The whole island felt kind of mysterious and exciting. While everyone was guessing, the creature just kept on swimming mysteriously, making everyone wonder what was going on under the water. People on the island could not stop talking about it, like trying to solve a cool puzzle. The mysterious creature became the big content, and everyone was waiting for further clues to figure out the mystery. Cubs attack. Up high in the rough mountains, a big fight happened between a mommy bear and a huge daddy bear. The mommy bear had her cute babies with her, and she really wanted to protect them. The air felt super tense as the mommy bear, full of courage, faced the giant daddy bear. The little bear cubs stayed close, looking wide-eyed and curious, while their mama growled all tough. The daddy bear, super big with strong paws and a thick furry coat, did not back down. They both roared really loudly, making the mountain shake. The mommy bear, not scared of the big daddy, jumped into action, claws swiping through the cool mountain air. The baby bears watched in amazement as their mama defended them like a superhero. As the big fight got really intense, the whole mountain turned into a wild stage. It was like a survival game, and you could feel it in every moment. Even after the loud fight ended, the echoes stayed, marking the wild place where tough animals live, showing how strong and wild nature can be.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
Wild rabbit. So, picture this, right? Trail cameras rolling in the woods, doing its nature watch thing, and bam! A wild rabbit struts in on a serious munch mission. Now, here's the twist. This bunny ain't your run-of-the-mill size. Nope. It's like the Hagrid of rabbits. Massive. I mean, we're talking way bigger than the regular floppy-eared crew. I know, sounds like a weird critter conspiracy, but that's what the footage says. It's not some camera trick or wonky angle. This bunny's just out there breaking the size chart for rabbits. Maybe it's been hitting the veggies extra hard. Who knows? But seriously, imagine stumbling upon a bunny that could probably play center field in a rabbit baseball league. Nature's full of surprises, huh? The woods got this jumbo-sized secret agent, and we're all just catching a glimpse through the lens. Wild, right? Mummified aliens. Researchers found something really strange. What they saw are old aliens that looked like they're girdled up like mummies. This news surprised a lot of scientists and got people everywhere thinking about what could be going on. The scientists are slowly showing these supposed alien bodies. The air is heavy with excitement, like waiting for something big to happen. People watching cannot believe their eyes as these weird figures are revealed. They look like aliens, but also a bit like something we might know. People in the room have lots of questions. Are these really aliens, or is there a simpler explanation? Some people doubt it, while others are really happy about the idea that we might not be alone in the universe. News about these spreads really fast. The quiet town is suddenly super famous, and everyone is talking about these aliens. It's like a big mystery that the whole world is interested in. Dead sea animals. Once a brave explorer set off to a mysterious place with just his curiosity and a camera. As he wandered, he stumbled upon something that gave him chills. In this vast land, he set up a lifeless body that held a secret underwater world. Excitement filled him as he recorded the incredible scene. In the quiet land, the explorer's camera showed a bunch of sea creatures stuck inside the dead body. There were dolphins and various fish, all frozen in time.
Look at all these mussels. They're all gone. No survivors. Is he alive? Oh,
Surprisingly, the breathless body had unintentionally come to a safe place for these underwater creatures. The discoverer, amazed by this unexpected underwater graveyard, carefully filmed the unreal encounter. Through his camera lens, the once quiet land turned into a silent underwater home, revealing the sea's wonders. The explorer, amazed and humbled, kept going on his journey, carrying the extraordinary story of the surprising meeting between the land and the sea.
this is like a sea animal graveyard. Mr. Krabs! Vertical...
Wild hog. The trail cameras are on duty, cool and collected until they stumble upon an extraordinary scene. Creepy echoes fill the air, the sky mimicking a thunderstorm. And then, out of nowhere, a colossal wild hog takes center stage. I mean, this thing is massive, like it decided to skip leg day a few too many times. But here's where it gets downright eerie. This hog, with eyes brighter than a haunted house sign, locks its gaze with the camera. It's like the pig version of a horror movie villain, radiating vibes that send shivers down your spine. Picture yourself watching the footage, and suddenly, this nightmare-inducing hog is staring straight into your soul. Those glowing eyes make you question if you've accidentally stumbled upon the hog's secret lair or something. Nature, my friend, has its own set of thriller plot twists, and this hog is undeniably the star of the show. It gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, when pigs fly, doesn't it? Lady on Mars. Being on Mars, the big red planet, some scientists and space explorers were there checking things out. Also, out of nowhere, a spooky surprise. They saw a ghostly lady right in front of them. She looked all misty and had a faint glow around her. The astronauts were so surprised their jaws nearly hit the rusty ground. Quickly, they tried to take pictures with their cameras. This ghostly lady seemed to be floating above the red Martian surface, and it made no sense. The scientists, who were doubtful at first, could not believe they were seeing something supernatural on Mars. It was like a weird and comforting meeting in the lonely space of the red planet. Back on Earth, when the pictures got to the scientists' headquarters, everyone was super excited and could not believe it. They wondered if it was just some Mars air trick or if they had really found a ghostly visitor from some other place. Sea monsters. Far, far away, a brave explorer took a big adventure deep down in the huge, mysterious ocean waves. As they explored the deep blue sea, something amazing happened. They found a place where sea monsters used to live, but now they were like giant skeletons lying still on the ocean floor. These huge brutes, which were once really powerful and amazing, now did not move an inch. It was like a cemetery for ocean monsters. The explorer, who was super curious, discovered big fish remains and the bones of gigantic marine creatures. The aquatic graveyard was so quiet, and you could feel the stories of these big beings that lived a really long time ago. The ocean, which used to be their home, now gently held their bones. As the explorer's flashlight moved around, shadows played on the lifeless forms, showing the spooky beauty of the aquatic graveyard. In this sunken world, time seemed to stop, and the skeletons of the ocean monsters became quiet witness to the always changing ocean life. Deer encounter? So the trail camera's out there doing its nature watch, and guess who shows up? A wild deer just living its best munching life in the woods. You've got this laid-back deer casually strolling into the camera spotlight on a serious quest for snacks. It's like a woodland buffet hunt, nose to the ground, probably in the mood for some deer gourmet treats. And get this, the camera catches it all. No fancy poses, just a deer doing its thing, oblivious to the whole paparazzi situation. You can almost imagine the deer thinking, hey, just here for the snacks, not for a close-up. Nature's got its own reality show, and this deer is the chill star of the moment. No drama, just a simple scene of a deer enjoying a meal in the woods, while the camera plays the role of a low-key spectator. Just another day in the wild where even deer have their casual laid-back moments. Anxious bobcat. In a little town with quiet farms, there's this story buzzing around that everyone's talking about. One night when the moon was hanging low in the sky, a camera that watched the fields caught something strange. Usually the fields are peaceful, but on this night, it turned into a stage for a nervous bobcat. Its eyes were glowing like small lanterns in the dark. The camera, meant to see night visitors, snapped a picture of this jittery cat, its paws fidgeting in the eerie glow. This bobcat, named Bob, looked really anxious. His eyes were wide and shining, like two fireflies caught in car headlights. His fur was all puffed up, and his whiskers were twitching nervously. Everyone wondered why a usually calm bobcat was acting so jumpy. The local farmers could not figure it out and started guessing about the mysteries of that night. The pictures spread quickly, and everyone had their own ideas about why Bob, the glowing-eyed bobcat, was acting so strangely. Some folks thought it was something supernatural, while others figured Bob just had a tough day. Bigfoot's face uncovered. One night, deep in a thick forest, a strange creature came out of the dark. The air felt heavy with excitement as the critter carefully walked up to a hidden camera. Suddenly, it showed its face to the camera, breaking the quiet of the night. Its eyes sparkled with magical wisdom, and its hidden face was now out in the open. In the dark, the moon made the creature's features visible in a mysterious way. The camera, like a quiet observer, took a picture of this rare moment, capturing it forever. A whispered thrill spread through the woods as the creature often talked about in stories revealed itself during the silent night. The picture saved in the camera's memory offered a peek into the unknown, making those who found it feel amazed and curious. Deer enjoying drink. The trail camera is rolling in the dark, and what does it catch? A wild deer having a peaceful midnight drink. There's this calm vibe as the deer sips away, totally clueless about being in the spotlight. Midnight's usually about mystery and quiet, but here's this deer casually hydrating like it's got a secret midnight oasis. And the best part? The camera's just silently capturing the serene moment, nature's own late-night sip and stroll. It's one of those scenes that make you appreciate the simple joys of nature. A deer doing its thing, savoring a drink, in the night keeping its secrets. You almost feel like you stumbled upon a hidden watering hole where the wild ones gather after hours. So imagine watching this footage, seeing the deer in its peaceful midnight bliss. Nature's little nightcap, right there on camera, giving you a glimpse into the quiet beauty of animals just enjoying their moments under the moonlight. Mysterious black rock. One regular day, while the clock ticked away, a strange black rock fell from the sky, crashing through the roof of a simple home. The woman inside doing her daily duties got a big surprise from this sudden event. The room echoed with the sound of the unexpected rock, leaving behind dust and surprise. Her curiosity took over, and she carefully went closer to the mysterious rock. Its smooth surface sparkled in a weird darkness, grabbing her attention with its strange charm. The woman with wide eyes touched the cool, mysterious material, sensing a strange energy coming from it. Her home, which used to be quite ordinary, turned into a place filled with wonder. It felt like the universe gave her a special gift, bringing enchantment with it. The woman could not help but wonder where this cosmic rock came from and why it landed in her home. Little did she know, this unexpected event would lead to a story of curiosity and discovery that would stay with her for a long time. Scary monster. In a quiet forest, a camera in the woods took a spooky picture. The photo shows a weird creature with glowing, scary eyes, kind of like a make-believe monster. This creature looks really big, almost like the legendary Bigfoot, and is just standing there in the dark trees. The picture makes you feel a bit spooked because of its shape and those glowing eyes. The tree branches make weird black, making the creature even more mysterious. This photo makes you think about strange creatures that might be hiding in the parts of our world we do not know much about. The picture is a bit fuzzy, adding to the mystery. Maybe it's just a weird trick with the light, or maybe it's something from a different world. This photo tells a spooky story about something we cannot explain, making the deep, dark forest seem even scarier. Wild fox? Okay, so the trail camera's on a midnight mission, and guess who's the unexpected guest? A wild fox just strolling into the lurking darkness of the woods. It's like nature's own late-night show, right? Now, here's where it gets a bit spooky. This fox, with eyes shining like it borrowed some glow-in-the-dark paint, imagine stumbling upon that footage. It's got this horror movie vibe with the bright-eyed fox wandering in the shadows. The woods are doing their mysterious thing, and here's Mr. Fox probably on a moonlit adventure, or just having a midnight snack. But those eyes, man, they give off a vibe like you're in some creature feature. It's like nature decided to host a midnight mystery starring a fox with eyes brighter than your phone screen in the dark. So, you're watching the video, feeling a mix of awe and a tiny chill, realizing the wild has its own spooky charm, especially when a fox turns into a night explorer. Nature's way of saying, guess what I can do in the dark? Pretty wild, huh? insane paranormal activity. One spooky night, a man was fast asleep when his camera accidentally caught something really creepy. In the quiet dark, weird effects started happening, and the camera caught things that could not be seen. Suddenly, the door made a creepy sound and swung open each by itself, breaking the peaceful night.
There it is again.
The man woke up because of this strange happening. He grabbed a shaky flashlight and nervously walked through his house, checking every room carefully.
Yo!
The light showed strange dark moving around, making everything feel even scarier. His heart was beating so fast as he silently walked around, not knowing what was causing all this weird stuff. With every step, he got more scared, his mind imagining all sorts of strange things. The camera kept recording every bit of this spooky night, showing things that did not make sense. In the dim light of the flashlight, the man's eyes got wider with every strange thing he saw, and those mysterious moments stuck in his memory for a long time.
We're coming up. Hello.
Triopfish. In the big ocean, something amazing happened when a camera recorded a cool video of a special white fish. The water was super clear and sparkled in the sun, making the fish look even more awesome. This fish was all dressed up in shiny white scales, smoothly gliding through the water. Its fins moved like soft bodies, making it feel like it was dancing in a show. When the camera zoomed in, you could see all the tiny details of the fish, the pretty patterns on its scales and how its tail swayed back and forth in a nice rhythm. The underwater world came alive as the fish swam around, sometimes zipping between coral formations with quick and clever moves. The simple white color made the fish stand out, turning it into the star of this aquatic dance. Watching this cool video lets you see a look into the fish's life, making you feel amazed and happy about the beauty hiding behind the sea. A ghost? Imagine this late night scene. Someone's out there, bravely recording a spooky place in the dark. Camera in hand, they casually move it by a broken window. And bam! Out of nowhere, a face appears behind the shattered glass. Now, the big question, is it a ghost or something else? The video's got that too scary to rewatch vibe, like the stuff of horror movies. You know the feeling, right? You're watching, thinking it's a chill recording, and suddenly there's a face looking back at you through the window. It's the kind of thing that makes you question hitting that replay button. Is it some ghostly visitor or just a creepy coincidence? The broken window adds to the whole haunted house aesthetic, making you wonder if you accidentally stumbled into a real-life horror scene. So, there you are. With this video, you're hesitant to watch again because who wants unexpected faces popping up in the dark? It's like the spooky surprise no one signed up for while exploring the night with the camera. Creepy, right? Ghost or animal spotted. Late at night, two guys were driving through the big fields in their vehicle. The moon was slightly visible, making the empty farm look kind of spooky. While they were driving, the effects felt weirdly tense. Suddenly, their vehicle's lights showed a strange shadow. It was super dark and looked like a weird creature, or maybe a ghost. The guys got a big shock, and they stared at each other with wide eyes, their hearts beating fast in the quiet. This dark figure appeared out of nowhere, making them feel really scared. It felt like the shadowy thing came to life right in front of them, giving them the chills. The air getting colder as this mysterious thing stayed in front of their vehicle's camera. The guys could not move because they were both scared and super curious. They could not figure out if it was an animal, a ghost, or something they could not understand. Huge wild boars. Alright, so the trail camera goes into the night mode, right? And what does it find? a gang of massive wild boars doing a midnight march in the creepy woods. I'm talking big, burly pigs strutting around like they own the place. Now add some eerie vibes to the mix. It's pitch dark. The woods are lurking in shadows, and these colossal boars are just parading through. But here's the kicker. Their eyes. Those eyes are like mini flashlights glowing in the dark, giving off some serious spooky movie vibes. Imagine stumbling upon this footage in the dead of night. You've got these huge shadowy boars, their eyes shining like something out of a horror flick. It's like the wild decided to host its own midnight monster parade. Nature can be a real show-off, especially when it's got a bunch of oversized glow-eyed boars strutting their stuff in the darkness. Gives you a whole new appreciation for daylight, doesn't it? Slender Man spotted? Alright, imagine this. A camera's rolling, capturing a scene in the fields, and what pops up? A dark, tall figure just standing there. The cameraman's mind jumps to Slender Man vibes. You know, that spooky tall dude from the stories. But hold up, there's a twist. This figure, it's not making a single move. It's like a statue planted in the fields, not a hint of motion. Now, the cameraman's torn between is it Slender Man and maybe it's just some random statue. You can almost feel the suspense building up as they zoom in, hoping for a clue. Is it a lurking creature or just an eerie piece of art in the fields? The lack of movement adds to the mystery, making you wonder if Slender Man's really out there, or if it's just a creepy statue pulling a silent scare. It's that moment of uncertainty where the line blurs between real spookiness and maybe just a peculiar piece of the landscape. Either way, it's got that hold your breath feeling when the camera spots something mysterious in the dark fields. Creepy, right? Bull on the beach. One sunny day at the beach, a big and strong bull surprised everyone by running onto the sandy shores. Someone recorded the whole thing on a camera, making the day at the sand even more exciting. Families were sitting under colorful umbrellas and kids were building sandcastles when this unexpected bull stole all the attention. The camera zoomed in and caught the bull running wildly and happily along the support. Its powerful hooves kicked up the beach, making a fun dance that made everyone watching laugh. Children pointed and parents quickly took out their phones to take pictures. The bull did not seem to notice the people and enjoyed running freely on the open beach. The waves crashed along with its energetic run, creating a pretty picture. People at the beach smiled and talked about the unexpected visitor, making an ordinary sand day into a special story about nature being spontaneous. The video went online, became very popular, and for a short time, the bull became a famous beach character, leaving happy memories for those who saw its surprise visit. River otter. One sunny day by the river, something strange happened. A curious otter popped out of the water, its shiny, wet fur sparkling in the sun. A hidden camera nearby caught the otter's surprise visit. When the otter saw the camera, it paused for a moment, like it knew someone was watching. The little creature quickly checked around, then zoomed away into the bushes. The quiet river saw it all, only leaving a few ripples where the otter showed up. The camera, like a quiet spy, recorded everything with its staring eye. Why did the otter come up? What secrets did it carry as it vanished into the bushes? The river kept its mysteries flowing calmly, making everyone watching feel curious and full of questions. The otter's short visit turned the peaceful scene into a bit of a puzzle, adding more excitement to the air. Mysterious man? Okay, imagine this scene. You're chilling on the phone, nothing spooky, right? Suddenly, you glance at the security camera and boom! There's this mysterious dude strolling by your house, holding a bag like he's on a secret mission. Now, let's be real. That's the kind of thing that sends shivers down your spine. The video goes from a regular night to full-on scary mode in seconds. You're there, phone in hand, watching this stranger casually passing by. And it's like a horror movie unfolding in real life. The bag adds an extra layer of mystery. What's in there? Is it just a neighbor with some late-night snacks? Or is this dude bringing the plot twist to your peaceful evening? You can almost feel the tension as you watch, thinking, who is this guy, and why is he casually strolling around at this hour? It's the kind of video that makes you triple-check your locks, and maybe avoid looking out the window after dark. Creepy, right? Mysterious creature spotted in water.
Look at that.
As the sun went down and the world turned kind of dark, a bunch of familiars hopped on a chill boat lift. They were all laughing and having a good time, but things got a bit crazy when this huge black thing showed up in the water. Everybody freaked out a bit when this massive shadowy creature started gliding smoothly through the water. It was so big, and you could just barely see its sleek shape in the dimming light. People on the boat could not believe their eyes as this mysterious thing started playing peekaboo with the growing shadows. They were all staring, trying to figure out what in the world they were looking at. The creature moved in a fancy but kinda spooky way, like it was dancing under the darkening sky. As everyone whispered about how cool it was, the big thing vanished into the deep water, leaving everybody amazed and curious. The calm boat ride turned into this crazy moment with something strange, and now the memory of that mysterious creature was stuck in their heads. Creature on a trail cam. In the quiet woods, a mysterious snap snapped on a trail cam reveals a mysterious creature. Glowing eyes enter through the blurry image, shrouded in closeness. What could it be? A thrilling snapshot leaves us questioning, our curiosity aroused. The close view adds suspense, inviting us to imagine the unknown lurking in the dark. Intrigue deepens with each pixel, a visual story waiting to be untwisted. Dogs freaked by ghost. Okay, get this. The security camera is doing their thing, right? But then, out of the blue, it spots this weird creature pacing back and forth in the backyard. Now, this isn't your usual backyard visitor. It's got that spooky vibe that sends shivers down your spine. Here's the kicker. The dogs catch wind of this backyard ghost parade. They go full-on freak-out mode, barking like there's no tomorrow. So the owner gets the alert, rushes to see what's up, and joins the canine ghost watch party. You and your dogs, eyes glued to the footage, watching this mysterious creature doing its eerie backyard dance. The dogs are convinced it's ghost central, and you're low-key wondering if you accidentally moved into a haunted doggy daycare. The creature keeps pacing, the dogs keep barking, and there you are, caught in this unexpected supernatural surveillance drama. It's like a real-life ghost hunt, except it's happening in your own backyard, with a dog stealing the spotlight. Creepy and strangely entertaining, right? Giant wolves caught on cam. In a thick jungle where sunlight peeks through leaves, something cool happened. A hidden camera in the tall tree spotted two really big wolves. Their fur was a blend of grays and browns, and they moved with strong grace. The camera caught every detail as they moved through the jungle, checking out something with their sharp eyes. The wolves seemed to talk without making a sound. Their big ears twitched, listening to the forest secrets. In the daylight, you could see the cool patterns in their fur. The camera took a picture, freezing the wild beauty of these creatures. The usually noisy jungle full of bird chirps and leaf rustles got quiet, amazed by these amazing animals. The video spread around, showing the awesome things nature hides. The jungle full of green and earthly colors briefly showed off its protectors, two quiet, powerful wolves. Anyone lucky enough to see this unexpected meeting on the camera would remember it for a long time. The calm turtle. On a sunny day in the big blue ocean, a man on a jet ski noticed something curious. His camera captured the moment when he saw a little turtle struggling with unwanted hitchhikers. Crabs. The man with a heart as big as the sea quickly sprang into action. Carefully, he scooped up the turtle and brought it onto his jet ski. With gentle hands, he started removing the pesky crabs from the turtle shell one by one. The camera caught every detail of the man's focused expression and the tiny crabs scuttling away. As the last crab was lifted off, the man smiled at the camera, triumphant in his mission to help the sea creature. With great care, he returned the turtle to its natural home, gently placing it back into the cool, refreshing water. The turtle, free from its unwelcome guests, swam away happily, and the man on the jet ski watched with satisfaction. Ant Ballet Mystery. In the daytime quiet, something super weird went down with ants on camera. They usually just do their ant stuff, right? But this time, it was like they joined a secret ant parade or something. They formed this round shape, not their usual ant moves. It was like a tiny ant dance party, each ant playing a role in a hidden melody on the ground. Weird, huh? Ants are supposed to be simple bugs, just doing their ant thing. But this time, they were all teamwork and harmony, creating a funky pattern on the ground. People who know old ant stories say ants are bigger on living together. Teamwork is their survival secret. They follow a leader like a boss to stay alive. But this ant dance? Total mystery. Why were they doing it? Was it just instincts, old memories, or maybe they were grooving to a secret ant song? The questions were flying around like sneaky ghosts. As the ants kept circling, it was like they were saying, "Hey, life's full of secrets. Nature's got its own play, and these ants were the stars of a puzzling circle." It makes you think about a world way beyond what we get. The dance rolled on, a reminder that life is hiding some crazy mysteries, making us wonder about things we can't quite get. The Frilled Shark. In the super deep ocean where sunlight hardly goes, some curious scientists found something really strange: a frilled shark. This creature had big eyes and lots of sharp teeth, making it seem like it's not from our world. The scientists with their camera were super lucky to retake this hard-to-find shark. Its body was like a long eel, and it had frilly edges around its mouth, making it look really ancient and special. The frilled shark moved in the dark like it was dancing, and the scientists were amazed. It's a really old ocean creature that has been around for hundreds of years, living in the deep ocean. The camera showed the secrets of this rare creature as it swam with a strange and elegant grace. The scientists felt so excited and fascinated, like they had front row seats to super rare show in the mysterious parts of the ocean. Seeing the frilled shark through their camera made the ocean's hidden wonders even more interesting and puzzling.
Behind its grin is a mouth like nothing researchers.
Wild deer. Guess what the trail camera caught this time? A wild deer just doing its munching thing right in front of the lens. Picture this chilled deer casually strolling in the camera's frame, totally clueless about the paparazzi moment it's starring in. It's on a mission though, not for fame, but for food. The camera catches it in the act, nose to the ground, probably hunting for the deer version of a gourmet meal. And get this, the deer is so absorbed in its quest for snacks that it's blissfully unaware of the camera playing nature's spy. No fancy poses or staged scenes, just a deer living its best woodland life. It's like accidentally catching your friend doing something goofy when they think no one's watching. Nature's got its own reality show, and this deer is the laid-back star. Not bothered by the hidden camera action, just another day in the wild munching and wandering, while the camera quietly captures the deer's tasty adventure. Queen termite. In the middle of the daytime forest, there's this guy, right? Totally zoned in on a job with this massive termite nest. And boom, he pulls out the VIP of termites, the queen herself. I'm talking huge, like termite royalty.
Yeah. Queen termite, whoa!
It's like a backstage pass to the insect world. Now, this guy, he's on a mission. He delicately whisked the queen out of her underground palace, giving us a sneak peek into termite society. Surrounded by leaves and nature's vibes, it's almost like he's conducting a termite ceremony or something. He carefully places her on this vibrant green leaf, and with the sunlight playing its game, the queen termite looks straight up majestic. Why? That's the million-dollar question. Maybe he's a nature enthusiast, or perhaps he's just a science nerd on a quest for knowledge. What's certain is, this moment in the forest is like a mini revelation. It's a reminder of how nature does this intricate dance, with even the tiniest creatures holding key roles. Sunlight filters through the trees, giving the whole thing a magical vibe. The dude behind the camera clearly has a soft spot for the queen termite and the forest. Whether he's chasing scientific curiosity or just vibing with nature, it's a brief but mind-blowing moment that leaves you wondering about the untold secrets lurking in the heart of the forest. The black whale. On a big bobbing boat, a bunch of curious scientists watched a huge whale happily swimming in the deep blue ocean. Armed with cameras and tablets, they were amazed at the big creature. Then bam! A super loud smash filled the air, and the whale burst like a giant water balloon. Blubber and water flew everywhere, totally surprising the scientists. With pieces of whale floating around, the scientists tried to figure out what just happened. They looked at each other with big eyes, trying to solve the mystery of the exploding whale. The calm sea turned into a crazy mess of whale bits and confused scientists. Cameras clicked away, taking a movie of the crazy scene. It was a moment of total surprise and confusion. The scientists were left with more questions than answers, all in the huge stretch of the ocean.
White shark? Little dirty. No, it just blew up.
Owl chicks. One sunny day on the farm, a camera person sneaked through the fields, excited to see some special guests. Baby burrowing owls. With a camera in hand, they carefully approached the owls' homes, like they were stepping into a secret world. When they peeked inside, the little fluffy owls looked right back with big, curious eyes. The camera made a soft click, capturing their cute moments. The baby owls, not knowing someone was watching, played and made happy sounds, showing off their fluffy cuteness. The camera person, hiding behind a tall lawn, took pictures of the owlets' everyday fun. The sun painted a warm picture, freezing the moment like a snap. The little owls, not bothered by the camera, kept on having their playful day, with the camera person quietly watching. In this quiet part of the farm, the camera person and the owls had a special connection, an unspoken promise to save the magic of their daily lives through the camera's lens. Triceratops Mystery Unveiled. In the daytime, a huge Triceratops was sleeping peacefully. It looked really big and calm, like it belonged to a time long, long ago. The quietness around it made you feel like it knew secrets from ancient times, untouched by today's busy life. The Triceratops, with its giant body, seemed to hold stories in every part of its shape. It's like it went through so many years telling tales without saying a word. The air around the sleeping giant felt mysterious, inviting you to think about the stories hidden in its ancient whispers. It was so quiet around, making the Triceratops a symbol of undisturbed greatness. It felt like time itself was being careful, treating the area with respect in the presence of this old prehistoric guardian. Next to the Triceratops, there was an old sign saying, "Don't touch Triceratops." It was a simple message, but it carried a big meaning. A promise between the one looking and the one being looked at. Disturbing the peace of this sleeping giant would break an unspoken rule with the mysteries locked in its old bone. In the daylight, the Triceratops slept, creating a mysterious story that whispered about times we can only imagine. Bear in the Mirror. In a big jungle, there was a fluffy bear who loved exploring. One sunny day, it found something strange, a shiny, glass-like thing. The bear was confused but curious, so it went closer. In the mirror, it saw another furry bear, just like itself, but the bear did not understand that it was just a reflection. Unknown to the bear, a hidden camera in the jungle was watching everything. The bear allowed it to have a new friend and tried to play with the bear in the mirror. They pawed at each other, sniffed around, and even tried to playfully swat. But the bear did not know its funny actions were being recorded by the jungle cam. In the wild heart of the jungle, the camera caught the funny moments between the bear and its mirrored friend, showing a peek into the daily adventures of jungle life. This simple story tells us about the joy of discovering new things and having fun, all while being watched by the jungle's secret eye. Deer in danger. Once in a big green forest, there was a deer with soft brown fur. One sunny day, he felt something weird, like danger in the air. His eyes got big and he sniffed around, trying to catch any trouble. He walked carefully through tall trees and rustled leaves, listening for strange sounds. As he went deeper into the forest, the feeling of danger got stronger. The deer's heart raced and he heard leaves rustling and footsteps away. Scared, he ran fast through the trees, his hooves thumping on the soft ground. The forest turned into a green blur as he dodged through the trees, trying to escape the unseen danger. Branches touched him, but he did not stop. The deer kept running, following his instinct to get away from the lurking danger. Finally, in a hidden spot, he stopped breathing hard and heated. The forest was quiet. The deer, still a bit scared, took a moment to catch his breath before slowly continuing his journey through the mysterious woods. Bigfoot caught? So, this husband and wife are driving late in the spooky woods, right? Suddenly, something hits their car, but they think, whatever, we're driving, so no big deal. But then, boom, another hit. Now they're like, okay, let's check this out. So the wife, still recording, reverses the car. And guess what the camera catches? A huge Bigfoot. I mean, it's like this giant hairy creature running straight at their car. The wife freaks out, screams, and hits the gas pedal like there's no tomorrow. Can you believe it? Bigfoot in the woods, and they just stumbled upon it. It's like a crazy movie moment, but real life. So there they are, driving away, hearts racing, and probably never taking a nighttime drive in the woods again. Wild, right? Something massive spotted. Deep in the quiet woods, scientists found something strange on their special camera that sees heat. At first, it looked like a huge bear standing out in the dark. The camera colors made it look spooky, showing how big this thing was. The scientists walked carefully towards it, feeling excited and a bit scared. But as they got closer, they saw weird things about it. This creature, supposed to be a bear, had parts that did not match any animal they knew. It was not just a bear, it was something completely different. The scientists, confused but really interested, watched the creature closely. Its shape wasn't like regular animals, making them wonder what secrets the forest held. The special camera let them peek into the mysterious world of this unknown creature. The whole experience left the scientists thinking about the secrets of the wild. They could not believe they found an animal nobody knew about. This made them really curious, wanting to learn more about the hidden creature that lived in the dark parts of the woods.
Wait, look. Right above it. Holy crap.
Bear and wolf. In a big green jungle, a bear and a wolf were looking for a yummy snack. They ran through the thick trees, smelling the air with excitement. Suddenly, they heard a mysterious click in the forest. Confused, the bear and the wolf stopped. Little did they know, a sneaky trail camera had taken video of their snack adventure. The bear tilted its head and the wolf perked up its ears. They looked at each other, wondering where that strange sound came from. The jungle stayed quiet, except for the soft rustle of leaves. Without knowing it, the trail camera still took a video of everything. But the bear and the wolf did not let the camera bother them. They continued their hunt for a snack with determined steps. Through the tall trees and hidden places, they went on their adventure. The jungle, full of secrets, was the stage for their fun story, while the trail camera silently took shots, capturing the tale of the bear and the wolf hunting for a tasty treat. A goblin? So there's this guy making a video with creepy sounds at midnight, right? He's all brave, heading toward a room to check out what's going on. As he gets close to the door, guess what? Boom! There's this super scary goblin staring right at him. I mean, its eyes and face are like nightmare material. And just when he thinks, okay, one goblin is enough, surprise! Another spooky goblin pops up right in front of his face. It's like a double scare tactic. Those goblins are no joke, with their scary eyes and all. Imagine the guy thinking he's just making a spooky video, and suddenly he's face to face with not one, but two goblins. Talk about a real-life horror show.